Hello, one and all, and welcome back to Catalysts of Chaos. Join us as we once again venture into the magical world of Eden. Now, before we dive back in, let us once again introduce our band of plucky adventurers. Firstly, we have Hendo, who will be playing Lucille.
Well, what have we got here? Ooh, it's a couple of miscreants breaking the law. You boys got your permit? No? Oh, that's real unfortunate like that is. You see now, we can do this the easy way or the messy way. You could offer me a little something to make me forget that I ever saw yous. Or I could take your dickhead mate's dagger that he's trying to draw all stealthy like and shove it right up your ass before running you in. Yeah, that's right. Put it away real slow. Really slowly. Wise decision, boys. Huh? Me? Nah. Constable Lucille Inglebrook. Don't you fucking forget it. Will you look at the time? Seems me and Princess Sparkles here got an appointment over by the Eastern Gate. I'll catch you guys later, eh?
Next, we have Haley, who will be playing Azula.
Good morning. My name is Azula. I am an 8th elf who grew up in the upper echelons of society. We had slaves, like many, but we treated ours kindly. Others in our country did not. I joined a group of like-minded rebels, and after a violent protest, I was banished from Vendaria. I found direction in becoming a champion for Zanbayare, known for honor, justice, and defending the weak. I can be serious when it comes to protecting the vulnerable of society, but I also have a playful side which I've had to suppress most of my life because of my upbringing.
Luke will be playing Kakran, which leads nicely into Veronica or V, who will be playing Kara.
I am the chosen one. You want more. That's fair and completely understandable. I am on an expedition to experience this world so I can lead our people to their rightful glories. I mean, who wouldn't want to follow these glorious, green, glistening goblin glutes? Oh, this is my baby sister. She also helps.
Baby, you're 2 minutes older than me.
Best 2 minutes of my life.
I am Kara, sister to Kakran, the chosen one, firstborn male of the Burnt Sands tribe. I have the honor to be born second. It is my job to protect him on his path to glory. I must be strong, I must be smart, and I must remember to pack the snacks, otherwise him and Floxy will get very hungry. Oh, you haven't met Floxy? She is my familiar, my other half, a beautiful flying fennec fox that travels with me everywhere, hiding under my floppy wizard's hat when she wishes to nap. Lucky bitch.
Now, without any further ado, let the chaos commence.
So, you've all just left Wando's little shop of wonders. Put my money away.
I feel like we should go get Lance, and then check out the crime scene.
Okay. You should put this on.
Right.
Tracking device. What is it? Which one is it?
The Amulet of Truth.
It immediately starts vibrating.
Oh, when I wear it?
Yeah. As soon as you take hold of it, it immediately starts vibrating.
Wait, does that mean it was vibrating in my hands?
Nope.
Is it not supposed to do that?
Does it make any noise?
Doesn't make any noise, but it starts vibrating.
Oh, wait, it's vibrating? Hold on to it.
As soon as you go to hold it out towards her, it starts vibrating.
Hold it there for a second. I'll pull out the bell and stick the bell so it goes.
Doesn't make any noise.
Oh.
What?
Which that makes it even more confusing because it's silver.
It's a bell.
It's like a silver metal-y thing. And you put it in there, and you can see the thing hitting the sides of it, and it's not making any noise.
What are you people doing?
Wait, Kakran, stop that. What?
As soon as you take it away from her, it stops.
I think it's best if you are holding onto it then. And not
Can I
just
look?
near when we have conversations. Okay, here, Lucille, and I'll walk over to hand it to Lucille.
What is it? Oh, this could on the end really well, couldn't
I
it?
was gonna say, would it?
It's like, yeah, wing it this way.
Well, wait, I'll walk over to you.
Do you not know how to throw?
It's more that she wants to test. See, this is the thing. I don't honestly know if it would work on you or not.
Odds or evens, go on.
I mean, the name she gives people is technically her name.
Oh, I'm aware.
But it's how the thing functions.
No, it wouldn't vibrate.
No? I'm like, okay, here you go.
I want to try.
Don't stand too close to me though.
Yeah, she's pretending to be something she's not.
What, like an elf?
No.
I'm
Wait.
definitely an elf.
I was meant to say goblin, but that didn't work.
You touch it,
Oh.
nothing happens.
Do you brandish it at him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to touch it. I wanted to
It
try.
immediately starts vibrating.
Yes! Give me! It chose me!
No, it didn't. It just...
Ha!
Is it still vibrating?
Oh yeah! As soon as you put it on, it just sits there like vibrating on your chest.
This is not comfortable.
Come on, take it off
I
and
don't
give
like
it to
that.
Lucille.
Thanks.
Alright, you were to wear it. And when we are talking to other people,
Wait, hang on. Take a step away. Continue.
if it acts like that, it means they are pretending to be somebody they are not.
Hang on, let me test this.
Mm-hmm.
Who should I pretend to be?
Someone happy.
Yeah, I gotta do that.
Are you happy?
That's a deep question.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
It's like, fuck.
Pretend to be your mother.
You said someone happy.
No, I gave a different option.
Oh.
If you can't pretend to be happy, then pretend to be your mother.
It's pancakes. It's like, oh god, I gotta go deal with this bullshit again. Fuck me, I hate everyone.
Doesn't vibrate.
Huh? Seems fine.
Hey, Lucille,
What?
what's your name?
None of your fucking business.
No, I pretended something else.
Ah, Lucille.
What if you pretend to be Henry?
Ah. It's like, oh, look at me. I'm Henry. I'm a big fucking cunt of a human being.
It very slightly vibrates.
Ah, a little bit.
Okay. Kakran, pretend to be intelligent.
What already vibrates me,
was like,
which is
I need a book.
curious.
Here you go, have a book.
Yes,
Also not
reading.
changed,
Or I mean,
perhaps.
I can read words
Oh, I can't say
that
that,
are
can
not
I?
in Goblin.
Oh, I've good ideas. I'm definitely not the chosen one.
Damn right you're not.
It's like, oh. It's like, ah! Punch you in the face.
It does the same sort of thing as when you're pretending to be Henry.
Just goes
Okay.
like a mosquito going by your knee, but not from a distance away.
Alright, I'll walk over and try and do my best impersonation of Azula.
Pardon me.
Okay, so you walk over and pretend to be Azula.
Azula just went closer, so this goes me. There we go.
My name is Azula, and I am an Aether Elf from Vandaria, and I worship the god Zanminanas.
As you
Like,
sort of like
I'll
put
do it
towards her, it
closer.
starts to slowly vibrate.
And I believe that every Aether Elf should have as many spoons, but not just Aether Elves. I believe that every race deserves to own spoons, because every race is deserving of spoons.
Did you say every racist is deserving of spoons?
Every
Race is.
and I
racist deserving of spoons.
That could be worse.
did that do anything?
No more than the rest.
Okay, then why did it vibrate so much standing next to her and him?
Because she's not a princess.
Because we're so true of
Isn't it
heart.
right? So you're not a princess.
As soon as you put it towards her, you feel it start vibrating.
Say, I am not a princess. I can't reach your
will
face.
have
This is as close as I've got.
I will have a conversation with you guys another day about this. Now is not the time.
Well, she didn't deny it.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Or after this trial.
Sets an alarm for
And we have
12:01
some
at night.
Time. I will explain some things. Okay.
So,
Let's go to Lance. Ugh.
Are you finished up there?
I can't speak like that, but you know what I mean.
they're just sitting on the roof, like wings crouched in, trying to make themselves as small a target as possible.
It's like, I know where you are at all times.
Me. No, you don't. Sorry. No, you don't.
I wasn't talking to you.
Maybe it's a bell only animals can hear. Tap with the dart.
Nothing happens.
Walking to the
Yes, right.
Citadel of Crisis.
Yep.
What? Wasn't he at the... Oh, I guess he was going back.
Yep, so you
Yeah.
guys head off from Wonders and head towards the Citadel.
Gives us a chance to talk to the War Priest too.
Alright.
We don't really have too many questions yet, but well,
Did he use spells? You wanted to know.
yeah.
But yeah, you walk up, there's a couple of guards patrolling around the outside, but seeing you guys approach, they sort of stop to let you pass in front of them. And you guys head in through the open front doors. Inside is dark with, braziers of fire in the corners and all that kind of stuff, but even with the braziers like burning away, it's still cold inside, and it just has a feel of enormity.
Big.
Like it's designed to make you feel small.
Everybody slaps bare goblin feet and slaps.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I can't imagine we wear shoes.
But you've been picturing yourself wearing shoes. I mean, you can wear shoes.
Well, we never pictured shoes.
I mean, I don't wear shoes as a fucking human. Why would I as a goblin? Our ratings just went through the roof.
Yes, the foot fetishes. They will come. Anyway.
Like and subscribe and I'll paint them green.
Oh, I accidentally touched them with my tongue.
Please cut that. Please cut that.
That's not getting cut. Ever.
That's getting made into his own clip.
Yeah, probably.
That's your thumbnail.
That's hot. Yeah, so you guys walk inside, and there's basically no one in here. Like, if you walked into a church for any other religion, you expect to see, like, maybe some clerics or, like, just some, generic members of the faith walking around, like, seeing to people that come in. But as you walk in, there's just nothing.
Well, when we pass the guards, I'll be like, could you direct us to Lance, or where he would be about?
One of them just gestures inside with their thumb.
Oh, we're in a church.
Huh?
We're in a church, aren't we?
Yes.
What have you got there?
I don't know.
Still doesn't do it.
We're not walking along. I'll try and work out what the fuck he's playing with.
Okay.
It's a bell.
Roll
Sort
Arcana.
Yeah, detect magic.
Oh,
Fucking clue, man.
it's a bell, like I
it's a
said.
+9, so that's a 13.
Does have some kind of magical properties to it. What they are or what they do, you're not sure.
Yeah, it's a 13, so...
So,
It's a magic of
but
some
yeah,
kind.
you walk into the middle of the church, well, Citadel, as it's referred to, and there's like a large sort of section where you see like there's some wings to either left and right side, and it continues further on. And in the middle is a large set of chains that come from the roof, and on the ground around there, there's just blood splattered everywhere that's dried over time.
Seems legit.
It's unfortunate since I just cast detect magic.
Do you have religion?
I think you...
So there's a lot of magic around here.
I don't have knowledge religion.
Oh, that's interesting. What about a cult?
Yeah.
Okay, roll that shit.
That's 14.
14?
Yeah.
There's some kind of ritualistic significance to the way they have everything set up in the middle here, but you can't really figure out what it's for.
Oh, I could just
Yeah,
roll
so-
on Lawmaster for Crisis. Or would you have to use specifically religion?
Specifically religion.
Yep.
A cult, if you got high enough, you might be able to figure out kind of what it does, but yeah.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's a church, it clearly summons their god, obviously.
I mean, it's entirely possible. Yeah, but you guys are sort of standing here just looking around when you'd hear footsteps coming from to your right. And you would see Lance walking out of a door towards you guys.
Good afternoon, Lance.
Yeah, he just sort of walks over, stops. Right, let's get this over and done with.
Great. We're going to go to the crime scene first.
Well, I would assume so. Shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hold this for a second?
Oh, no.
What are you giving him?
Bell.
He just sort of looks down at it, reaches out and grabs it. You see his, arm flex a bit as if he's trying to crush it. Hands it back.
Alright, we got what we came for. Let's go.
Oh, is the war priest here at the moment, though?
He is indisposed.
Right. Do you know much about the investigation that happened?
Not really.
He wasn't here to start with. He was with
He
us.
was, kind of.
Oh,
He got here not long after.
Oh,
I suppose.
might be informed.
Oh, because he left immediately. Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah.
Not really.
On our walk.
Yeah, so you guys head out from the Citadel,
Yeah, I
heading
wanna-
towards Vicentive's workshop.
I'm gonna ask him now, do you know if the war priest, or anyone in your faith did
He sort of tenses up as you stumble over the word faith a little bit. Just, I can see we're going to get along swimmingly, aren't we?
Oh, this laughter's in character too. Do a scrying spell on his body and such. Do you have
Nope.
any? You don't know anything about that?
Why would we?
To try and find him, I guess.
You can see if he's alive. There's no body, so there's no evidence that he's actually dead yet. Right. No scrying spell. Alright.
I think what he's saying was up until now it was a dwarven matter, so they were dealing with it at the guess. So you would have assumed anything that needed to be done would have been done by them.
Or asked of us by them.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But I thought the war priest was the one who investigated the area.
Under the direction of the overseers.
So the overseers were there first, before...
Who do you think informed us of the matter?
Right. Thought he had... Alright, so evidence could have been...
Just tampering fucking likely.
Which overseer was first there, do you know?
One of them.
They all look the same.
They're
Yes.
dwarves. They're old.
But there's a difference.
I guess. I like this guy.
Actually, the one that doesn't talk in a retarded accent.
Sorry, what?
Grasimir.
The one that doesn't talk in a weird accent.
The one, perhaps...
How does...
He talks like this, like some kind of highfalutin nobility type.
Yeah, every time he's spoken, he hasn't spoken with the dwarven accent.
The fuck?
How did you
How did you not notice that?
I just need to be hanging out here too long. Like, she
Might have
picked
had
up
a
some of
different
their
upbringing.
accent.
Yeah, Veronica didn't pick up on that.
Yeah,
Fucking Carl would have straight away, but Veronica did not.
that's unfortunate.
Shame in it, love.
Or maybe Cara didn't just assume that. No, Veronica didn't fucking notice.
Well, I mean, if you can pick up their accent by hanging out with them for a few months, then they can pick up all lose their actions by dicking around other places for a couple of years, right? It seems fair, legitimate-ish.
Oh, you know what would have been good in hindsight?
Yeah.
If you'd spoken to him in Dwarvish and seen how he responded.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. He's got 2 days, he might learn it between now and then.
But at this point, you would arrive at the front door to Vikentiv's workshop.
And you kind
Get
of,
down the tape, the evidence tape.
There is no.
What?
I'm being funny.
The door's still ajar a little bit from where Kara left it the other night. But apart from that, it doesn't look like it's been touched, really. For days.
No security at all around the site of... Alright.
No,
well, there's one thing to check when we go inside.
we already completed our investigation.
What about all of his stuff? Wouldn't people just steal it?
They're going to try and rob from the dwarves. That seems like a poor life choice.
Slowly puts it back.
yeah, Karkaron's already walked in and is like, oh yeah, that's an excellent point, actually. Yep.
Step inside.
Yep.
Wait for everyone to follow behind.
Cool.
Close the door.
Lance, just sort of, do you want me inside, or am I right to just stand out here?
I'd
Up to
like you
you.
to tell me how they did the investigation.
I don't know, because I wasn't here.
He's not here for us to question, really. He's just here to make sure that whatever information we find, we have a neutral person to be able to say, yes, this is what happened. They're not lying to save their bacon.
Bacon will be good right now.
Oh, yes, but if he has more facts.
Ooh, basilisk steak?
Just gonna give that to everyone.
It's very tasty revenge for you.
He cries.
Yeah, you're not fucking kidding, eh?
Yeah.
Got any more?
No, I mean, maybe, wait.
Why do we promise to feast to
I don't know. Probably.
the sword?
We've got a heap of it at the guild that we were going to cook up and celebrate the not dying.
No worries.
But I've got a little bit more in the other pocket if you get hungry.
So he waits outside.
He'll stand at the door if you want.
I want to close the door.
Yep.
Just.
Well, we could have actually, he's here for seeing the evidence if we find anything else.
And we can show it to
Lucille's
him.
testing something.
Yep.
Okay.
Just close the door.
Yep.
This is a crime scene. Tribulated spirits, right? Ha!
Seems to echo a little bit.
Into the bell.
There's an echo in here.
Didn't a little bell ring or something like that every time we
Usually.
close the door?
Yeah.
This time it doesn't?
You look up, you can see where the bell used to sit, but it's been broken off and they're no longer there.
Alright. Point of reference.
That would
So it
explain.
wasn't.
Oh, it went off when I closed the door.
Well, usually when you opened it.
Yeah. When the door
We were too busy arguing at that point.
Normally, yeah.
Yeah. Listen, what are you doing? Now come back here. We're supposed to go in there anyway. Nah, fuck this. I'm going in myself.
Take the dog, motherfucker.
Alright. It's dark in here, yeah? Reasonably?
Not at the moment because there's like windows for the light to come in, so
Okay.
yeah. It's not too bad.
But it's cold.
Yes, like there hasn't been anybody in here. There would normally be heat coming from the back of the workshop from where he usually has the forge lit and stuff like that. And that hasn't obviously been going for a couple of days, so the entire place is pretty cold.
Yep. Hey, Kara. How long would it take for, say, a forge to just naturally go out?
Naturally?
Like, if you don't feed it.
Yeah, let me go have a look at it. I'll have a look, see if there's any materials left in there, what state the forge area is in, see if it looks like he left the project half finished or things are packed away. Oh, yeah, I'll go have a look
Well, where's the blood?
Probably somewhere.
Would it be crafting to know forge life spans?
Yeah, you could use craft.
Yep. That is a 15.
Depending on what you're doing with the forge, if you don't feed it any more fuel, it could be an hour, it could be half a day or a day. Depending on if it's just sitting there smouldering.
Cool. I'll have a look at
Dwarven forges, especially those used by the rune crafters, they tend to not require fuel. They're just magic.
It's just on.
So yeah, it's like you activate the runes and the thing gets really fucking hot really quickly, and then you turn them off and it cools down pretty quickly as well.
So you would have to turn them off for it to stop.
Yes.
Would he be likely to do that at the end of a workday?
Normally, yeah. You wouldn't leave it running overnight.
Okay.
Because when I say really hot,
We were in there.
I'm talking,
Yeah.
you know, well, we're talking like you could put steel in there and it would basically instantly melt it.
Yep.
So you'd only really run it whilst you were doing the thing, but you'd probably run it every morning and every night just to make sure the magic's still going.
Yep.
And just running it for like half an hour to an hour would basically heat the entire house up because it's made of stone and the heat would radiate through the stone.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
But as you walk out the back, you walk through the door to find it a complete shambles. There are things everywhere. Like tools that you would normally see neatly packed away, they're spread all over the ground. You know, bits and pieces of broken like materials, broken glass, bits of broken metal, all kinds of stuff everywhere.
Cool.
They did a very thorough investigation.
I'm not going to go in there for now. Because
Open the door, have a look. That looks bad.
I'll let you deal with that.
Stubble.
Yeah. With those sort of forges, do you have to know how to deactivate rooms? Like, are they particularly complicated to activate and deactivate?
Like,
It
is there a
depends on
password?
the crafter who made them. Some make it very easy because they need them to be used by people that aren't rune crafters. Some rune crafters would make them very, very difficult to find if they're, say, in a non-dwarven city and they're the only rune crafter in the city. So
Yeah, like
you would have to look over the actual forge itself to find out what sort of it is.
Cool.
But you would know what you're looking for.
Okay. So.
Oh.
Don't suppose he has shop hours or something with a sign out the front?
No.
No?
No. When Ark started, he could close anywhere from early to late. It
Okay.
wasn't the same every night.
So he could have turned it off himself and then the assault happened.
Yes.
Highly possible.
Maybe.
Alright, time to investigate. So do a search of the front room first.
Alright.
Footprints, blood. Where's the rat? They'd be really useful right about now.
They would be pretty useful right now.
Hang on. She's up there. Go outside. Oi! Come down here. We need you. Please. Please. Please.
Weren't they off trying to establish things?
What?
No?
We haven't spoken to them yet. They've been on the roof the entire time.
They've been playing, sorry.
Jumping roof to
Yep.
roof.
Yeah.
Ignore me.
This
then.
is their
Yeah.
new method of transport.
Need your assistance in an official investigation.
What's her response?
Fly me down. Lands
like-
on the ground and starts scurrying inside.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, you know the drill. Blood, piss, shit, vomit, etc.
Yep. So if you want to roll a perception test for both, I assume you're going to look as well.
Yeah.
So yourself and
There's the rat.
Princess Sparkles.
Ooh.
And Floxy, because she's now part of Princess Sparkles.
Well, the rat got a
and Princess Sparkles is part of her.
The rat got a natural 1.
Oh, okay, good.
And I got
smell-
a 19.
19.
Smell fox.
So what is it? Perception?
Yep.
That is a 60.
16. So you got a 19. So as they go around in the room, Princess probably does have a bit of a drama because, you know, not used to having the fox on their back, so all they smell is Floxy. Even though they've been traveling together for a while, it's still, you know, she gets a bit distracted by the fact that there's now
It's
a predator on
It's
her
a new
back.
smell that is now present all the time.
Well, it's also the fact that Floxy is technically a predator and is sitting on her back, so she's not quite used to that yet.
It's like, oh, go this way, go this way, go this way, go this way.
heap. Yeah, pretty much. What about over there? And what's that up there? And what about over there?
And I can smell over there.
You with your 19, you would actually find just inside the door on the right-hand side, it looks like a footprint, but it seems to have some kind of yellowy clay. Like as if like that was on the boot, and that's what's made the footprint inside the house.
Right. Reach into the pouch. Chalk.
Yep. Yeah.
Yellow clay footprint? Question mark.
Okay.
Is it?
I'm
Is
gonna
it-
get Lance
Oop.
in here so we
It
see
says sulfur.
that's there, but we're not setting it up.
You can smell that, don't you? Salt
Yeah.
smells.
Salt
Yeah.
smells like rotten eggs. Yeah.
Real strong.
Yeah.
No, no sense of
And the other
smells
thing
off
that you
the-
notice is that it's like the very right hand edge of the boot, and it's almost underneath a like bench itself. So you only really notice it because you're like on the other side of the room,
Yep.
and you're just sort of scanning around, and you see this yellowy thing underneath the bench. So
Lance, could you come in here for a sec?
whatever.
Just proving that we've spotted something.
I mean, we could put that there while he was outside.
That's why I want him in here when we're doing this. This sort of clay, most common in the mines. Around here, or is there any other place that would have it in the vicinity?
You mostly find that in the Undercity.
Yes!
Damn it! It's where it's taking us. I mean, yay.
I hope so. I really hope so.
I mean, the mines, yes, but they tend to go deeper than that, whereas the Undercity is mostly where you'll find this kind of dirt.
How long ago was the Undercity taken over by the Under?
50 years ago.
About 50 years ago.
Okay.
Sorry, that was a Veronica laugh.
It wasn't our fault.
It's almost like you guys could have helped them with that, and then you didn't.
It's because we died.
Yeah,
Well, no, you could have done that first.
yeah, but
We could have died first.
No, you could have gone down there and helped them with their undead problem first.
Well, we didn't expect to die.
What are you talking about? We didn't expect to live, and then we forgot about it because we had more important or interesting things to do.
You went off, hey, I'll just go check the tower.
It's fine. What's the worst that could happen?
You put
You
us
know,
in
a witch takes over the entire Undercity.
Hey, look, that's neither here.
I'm sorry, what?
It's not our fault.
What was that?
And not
That's
our
the
problem.
rumor. There's a fucking lich down there somewhere.
Well, at least he's down there and not up here.
Well, that's kind of why it's a rumor and not a fact.
What a bitch. Rhymes with bitch.
Anyway,
So, get down on hands and knees. Sniff it.
smells like dirt with something else mixed into it.
See, oi, Sparky,
Is it flammable?
over this way.
Yeah.
See, something weird about this. What do you reckon? Natural one.
It's dirt.
That's
Funny dirt.
funny dirt.
Yep. Smells funny.
Yeah, smells funny.
Looks like you got a 13 on perception.
Yep.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
it's funny smelling dirt.
What's it taste like?
Give it a quick taste test.
Yep.
Now you take put it in your mouth. You taste it. You swish around a bit, then you.
Okay, that's fair.
And then take a glop of syrup to wash out the taste.
It kind of. I mean, it tastes like dirt. There's obviously something else in there. But you can't really pick up what it is. Unless, I mean, do you have any, like, knowledge, geology, or, like lore geology? Or...
No.
You can certainly
I
try.
say, I have nature.
Yep.
Dirt is of nature.
Yeah, I have nature, but that's really it.
Yep.
Unless it's a recall knowledge from nature.
I mean, you could use nature.
One way
It's
to
a
find out.
it does feel like a naturally formed thing.
Ooh, bad.
Bad?
Yeah, it's about 10, I think.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you're like, it's yellow dirt.
It's weird.
What's weird?
The dirt, obviously. We've been talking about it for the past couple of minutes.
She's been out the back.
What do you mean you've been out the back?
No, I wasn't. Size-wise, what size is the footprint? Small folk, medium folk?
Somewhere between small folk and medium folk.
Like dwarf folk? Just... What sort of dirt is it?
Yellow.
You...
Clay-esque.
Okay. Then you know what it is. No?
Yellow clay.
Do you want me
Wait.
to look at it for you?
Oh, sure. By all means.
You're over there licking it. I figured there's a reason.
I wasn't being sarcastic. That's just how I sound. Some people, honestly. Coffee.
Yeah, I guess I'll go Lord Geology.
Sure.
The brokenness of Lord.
Oh,
Oh, gosh!
Bardic knowledge. It had to
That's a
be-
12.
It's a 12.
I rolled a 3.
It is yellow clay.
It is yellow clay. Do I notice anything weird about it?
It's clay with things mixed into it, but you can't pick out what they are.
Detect magic?
Like, same sort of thing you said. There's something else that's been mixed through it. You know, like, and it's not like it's been intentionally done, it's just sort of a natural process.
Yep.
But you can't figure out what it is.
Alright, so you detect magic in the room.
Detect magic, yeah, it doesn't come up magical in any way.
Okay, well, I'll sit in the corner and try and figure out what's in this weird clay if you want.
Well, if you could look around the whole place and detect magic.
Yeah. I can do that, but I figure if Lucille wants to examine things before I go walking around, that's probably best. Lucille, is that spot over there clear for me to sit? Just point to a place that looks like there's nothing there.
What do you reckon? Yeah, all right.
Cool.
Scooby-Doo thing. Stand there and touch nothing. Quiet leans against the wall, presses a secret button on the wall. The footprint leads to a secret underground cabinet leads to the Undercity.
If that were the case, why did they come out?
To frame us.
No.
I'll just get a little vial and put some of the clay in it, and then just sit down and, like, basically just...
Stare at it intently.
Yeah.
Start doing tests on it.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what we could do? I never washed my water skin out, so I might have some remnants of the Fey water on it. The last magic rock exploded. What does this one do?
Well,
It's been proven that this isn't magic clay.
yeah, it's not magical.
Oh.
Also, you probably shouldn't go sprinkling that about the place.
Okay. So, you've searched the front room. Are you going to search the back room?
I would start with the front room until we found something or nothing.
Well, you've searched it pretty thoroughly. The only thing
Good.
you've found is that yellow footprint.
Singular footprint, you say?
Which direction is it going?
Well, it was coming in the door.
Half under a thing, didn't you say?
Yeah. As if they'd, like, taken a step to the right and pushed themselves up hard against the actual...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That paints a different image to what I was thinking. Never mind.
Yeah.
Which means if there's only one footprint there that's partially under a wasp name, then they'd probably use something to clear up any of the rest of the ones that are there.
Entirely possible.
Days was I.
So Occam's razor, the most probable thing, it was that bastard who speaks weird.
Could have been.
There we go. Sorted. Established. Next.
Alright, let's go get him.
What?
That's not enough evidence.
Do you not know what Occam's razor is?
Never met him.
I don't.
Right. The way it goes is we go at the back while we're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about this.
As you're walking towards that door, yeah.
Yeah. Right. The fundamental thing is that if you get an onion, you don't know why it's an onion, but it is. And you cut away all the layers, all the excess crap that's on the outside. In the inside, you left a little bit, which is the most likely thing you're going to get. And what's inside of an onion?
onion?
Yes. That was an imaginary onion.
I don't understand the reference, but okay.
Anyway, so you're now standing out in the back where it looks like there's been a fight, or, you know, the entire place has been turned over.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So we cleared out the front room and all the footprints and other things that were there, but they didn't bother clearing up the crap out the back.
Maybe he's just a messy dwarf.
We were in here before, probably not.
Maybe he came on the day his maid was here.
Anyway,
So,
go for a look around.
having a look. No worries. More perception tests. Anyone that's having a bit of a look-see.
I don't know why I bothered coming.
And the animals.
All right.
Oh, that's the thing.
She rolling one again.
Nah, she got a 9 this time.
Oh, nice.
19.
19.
Um, 11.
Nice.
I got 14, but I don't think that matters.
It's fine. So,
Just before you give her results, Foxy would also fly up to have a look at things from higher up in the room. So if there's like the tops of cupboards and stuff, or the top of the forge and things, that's where Foxy would probably be more likely looking.
yep, no dramas. So, as you guys start looking around, Floxy sort of leaves Princess to her own devices for this time. Has a bit of a look around. It's hard to pick up much. You do notice there's not much blood in here. There's like maybe 2 or 3 drops about, you know, that big. So not much at all for what you're considering was a murder.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Floxy does spot what looks like a key
Whereabouts is it?
just down next to the forge. And as she like goes down to like try and grab it out,
Oh, she wouldn't touch it.
no, she's not going to touch it.
No. I'm assuming Princess Sparkles, whilst they were walking around, the first one would have given her an explanation on what they were doing. Would she?
Which one's giving an explanation on what?
Princess.
When we did the first room and Floxy was on her back, I'm assuming Princess Sparkles would have done some sort of, well, we're investigating this. We need to make sure that we don't tamper with the evidence.
She's not an old lady.
I can't do the accent the way you do it with that, like...
Oh, you mean talk like this?
I can do it, but I don't have that slightly, like voice break that you get from it. That. So if I try to talk, I can't do the voice. Anyway, I'm guessing Princess Sparkles would explain to Floxy what they were trying to do. Well,
Would she have that much forethought?
Surprisingly, yes.
Yes. Okay. No worries.
That was
20.
okay. Natural 20 for that particular decision/instruction.
No worries. That's probably why she's rolling so poorly, because she's trying to teach Floxy how the hell to do
This
things.
is this flighty creature who's just constantly distracted by everything.
Sparky! Yep. Sparky!
Well, you would all hear that.
Pucky.
No, Sparky!
Yep.
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 Hey. Come here.
She comes over.
She can understand you when you talk, but you can't understand her.
Yep.
Come over
No
too.
one can.
Yep.
This is... She's a noisy rat.
She is
Just-
a
Looks at her queryingly, like head cocked to the side, and goes, "Evidence?" Questioningly, as she like points to the key.
Yeah, specifically told the fox not to touch things.
Yep.
But she's above the law.
Yeah.
She's a trained professional.
She is a trained professional.
Lance, do you want to come in this room too?
Lance is already in.
Oh, good. Lance has been following us. Good.
Yes.
not just planting things.
So have the rat just kind of pad over to whoever is closest.
Yep.
And just step on their foot and just go, oh, look at what we found! Ha ha!
We.
The hell's that? Yeah. It's a key.
Yes! I licked it already.
Is there a door?
I don't know, maybe.
I'll look for a door.
Or a chest.
10.
There is one door that leads back into the room out front.
Ah.
But as you're looking at the key, you do notice there is actually a keychain on it. And it says the Oars Embrace Inn.
The what, sorry?
The Oars Embrace Inn.
Oh. Is that a thing I don't remember seeing that. Oars Embrace Inn. Have we stayed there before?
Nope.
We have not. Lance, what do you know about this place?
It's a shady little hole near the Citadel. It's where we mostly go to drink.
Is vanquished known to have gone there as well?
Nope.
Right.
Well, someone is, because there's a key here. It's not mine.
Obviously.
Stupid rat.
Oh. You can't claim evidence.
Yes, I can.
Please, oh my god. That is not the first time this actually happened on camera. You're spinning into the car.
Okay, good scrub.
We're good. I didn't spin. I don't know if I can handle Princess Sparkles having a voice now as opposed to heaps.
It's like, shit, she's got me there. It's like, fine, you can keep it, but we need it to open whatever the hell it opens. Alright.
She can't keep that.
Shut up, you don't know. You're not in charge of her.
No, but
Oh, I'm sorry, are you a queen? No, she's a princess. She outranks you.
does the necklace vibrate at that?
At what?
Nope.
Are you a queen?
Nope.
Interesting. But it
Anyway.
did it the princess.
She didn't say anything, I just answered for her. I was like, are you a queen? No. There. In your face.
Anyway.
Well, at least we have a lead.
Well, I mean, technically you've got two.
Yeah.
We have the foot clay and we have this place.
Yes. But this is not the only thing here. Where does he live?
Wasn't it also here?
No.
Didn't he live in the shop?
No, he'd have quarters over at the Dwarven Inn.
Oh.
The Dwarven area.
I just assumed he lived here.
Well,
And or maybe like one of the houses near here.
we'd imagine
You've
that,
never asked him where he lives.
Like I said, I just assumed it was here.
we imagine that would be cleared out right now. It's obvious that evidence here is being
Miss.
I would say that technically everything here counts as evidence. Especially this.
but
You know,
some
the chalk.
looks like it's being covered up.
Blood. Blood. Why so little?
But it does look like with the cleaning of the rest of that footprint that it's being covered up.
Yes.
Yeah. Lance, do you agree with that?
Sure.
It's almost like she thinks you're a cop or something.
She doesn't really understand how we work at all, does she? It's like, you would be able to identify the clay as illite clay, which is basically a type of clay that's got specific like minerals that have been introduced into it, and then it reacts with either heat and acidic groundwater.
I told you, set it on fire.
So it's normally around rock quarries and stuff like that, which, you know, 2 mines, who'd have guessed? And what normally ends up happening is there's trace amounts of iron, magnesium, potassium, like calcium and other trace elements gets introduced into the clay, and then because of the extracting process, there's usually acid that leaks into the water system as well, so they all react together and it turns it yellow.
So it would have been from a quarry.
Probably.
As opposed to the
Well, no,
underground.
so the introduction of the trace elements is because of the quarry, but it happens in the local area.
Yeah.
And as Lance said, he said you can usually find kind of like that in the Undercity.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's just proving his point.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is probably a dumb question. But is anyone known to live in any parts of the Undercity at all?
There have been some people known to not really live, but they'll have hideouts or stashes down there.
Right.
But living down there, the more people that you have in your group, if you go down there, the quicker you attract the undead.
Got it.
The longer you're down there, the quicker the more chance you have of attracting an undead, so on and so forth. So, people will stash items down there, but that's because they go in, get what they need, drop off what they need to drop off, and then come back out. It's like their own guard dog system, essentially.
Yeah.
Do animals live down there? Like,
Not for
can
long.
animals survive down there?
I mean, I'm sure there are some animals that live down there, like bats or other types of cave-dwelling creatures that, might live on the ceiling and all that kind of stuff. But if you're talking about a full ecosystem, I have no idea because I've never been down there myself.
Bats aren't technically crows. But you could probably still talk to them and see if you could work something out.
You do realize I can't talk to animals, right?
You did with the crows.
No.
You did.
No, I talked at it.
It understood you.
Yeah.
And achieved what you wanted it to achieve.
That's not the same thing. I can talk to trees, but that doesn't necessarily mean they're going to do what I want them to. Don't fall down. Thanks. Thump.
Why have you betrayed me?
It was just a
The
thought.
tree.
They're known for that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the dirt. I worked out what the weird thing was. It was trace elements that have leached into the clay because of the quarries in the surrounding area. So, yeah.
Right, so it could have come from underground.
It would have come from underground.
Alright, so at least part of this investigation will lead into a hellhole filled with zombies.
Yes.
Probably.
Are there a lot of entrances to the underground around the city?
I know of 3. They're all barred. As in, like,
Bars.
iron bars with padlocks and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. In that case, if we check out those particular gates, we can see if any of them have been, say, cleaned up.
Or recently used. Have you examined in here now?
Probably about as much as we like it again.
So you're right for me to look around and not risk fucking shit up?
Go for it.
Excellent. Detect magic.
Okay.
Go around and have a look at everything magical in the room, and then have a look at the forge insignia, like sigils, runes.
Are you also just generally checking the room as well?
I'll
Roll a
do it.
perception test.
Oh, that's not great. I didn't switch die. That's like a 9. To find what's magical in the room.
The forge. A lot of
That's it.
the tools.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it, really.
Does it look like the room has been searched or that everything has fallen from a fight? Because there's 2 different looking ways of like a room being messed up.
Rummaging versus active scattering.
Yeah.
Collateral scattering.
Both?
Both. Okay, so this room has been rummaged.
Yeah, like, you can see drawers have been, like, turned over and stuff like that. But there's also, like, the broken bits of metal and stuff like that, where it's obviously they were part of the fight. If there was a fight at all.
Oh, did you want this key?
Thanks.
Okay, so can I move
Get it
things now?
back. What?
Can I move things? I won't, never mind.
Can we see any evidence of weapons, like slices in the walls, like if someone's got an axe or scorch marks of fire?
Nothing like that.
Okay. Yeah, well, there's a number of different magical instruments around, like tools and things that are all magical, but they're still here.
Now, what about our good friend the purple thing?
Purple thing?
Oh.
Yeah, that.
Detect magic?
You haven't been able to find it.
It didn't show up to magic, did it?
Not really, but also yes.
Okay.
Let me have another look. I should. I'm going to have a very good look at that. I just like sweep the entire room instead of having like just a general look. I'm gonna try my hardest to find it.
Roll another perception.
You guys, like, we should try really, really hard to find that.
Fine.
Alright, yeah.
Do an assist.
Assist.
17.
I'm gonna action point that.
How many people can roll to assist?
I'm just rolling down the look.
Okay, that is much better. That is a 20 without bonuses from other people.
So you get +1.
So +1, so 21, and then if my detect magic gives me any bonuses to try and find something. Yep.
You can guarantee the corrupt idiom is not here.
It is definitely not here.
One thing you do find though is down underneath what looks to be an overturned like drawer, as you're sort of like going through everything, you find a knife, dagger, about this long, which you instantly recognise as a clan knife.
Isn't that ceremonial?
Yep.
Is it belonging to a particular clan?
What clan?
With clan insignia.
You would need to roll.
Lord Dwarven.
Yep.
No.
That's a 14.
14. You can tell us from Clan Koichev. Apart from that, you don't really get much else.
Does it have blood on it?
No.
When I find it, I am just gonna like
Pocket it.
Well, first, Lance.
that's
Are you trying to stealthily hide it?
yeah, this is dwarven business. This is different.
Roll stealth.
That
And
one.
Everyone else
I don't
rolls
know.
You
perception.
stab yourself in the process.
No, with that I don't even like. It occurs to me after I pick it up and I'm like, oh hey, I found something. Oh shit, I should and it's just like, oh hey, I found something.
And everyone's just looking at you like,
Clara,
Lions.
is that?
Way to make it seem like you're completely innocent in this matter.
Yeah, look, it's not pertinent to the case.
I think anything that you find may be pertinent to this case. What is it? Other than a knife, obviously. I don't fucking care.
It's a clan dagger.
Which means what?
It's a ceremonial blade that dwarves have that they keep that denotes what clan they're from. It is something of personal importance.
Right. And what clan does that one particularly belong to?
you can roll a society if you like.
Thanks.
Anyone can roll society if they like.
Ooh, not good.
Or Lord Dwarf, if you've got Lord Dwarf.
No.
I tried that.
7.
Unless I'm allowed to roll a society. Now we're looking at it blatantly.
If you're not trained in it, you can't roll in it, right?
No, not really. You need to be trained in it to roll in this.
Cool.
Oh, never mind then.
Good.
I was going to say,
Good.
15. I guess
That's
not.
helpful.
7.
Nice.
So I don't know much about dwarves anyway.
Yeah, you're like, fancy knife.
It's a fancy knife belongs to a clan. Which clan is it? This one? Okay. Wasn't he part of that clan in the first place?
It's one of the ones associated with Clan Koichev.
Right. Wasn't the rune crafter a member of the Koichev clan?
Nope.
No?
No.
Runecrafters are part of their own separate clan.
Well, I
They
misunderstood that.
they don't technically have a clan.
So,
Their clan is the Runecrafters.
Got it.
so we found a weapon that wouldn't have belonged to vanquished.
Yep.
I'm saying this out loud, just so Lance is hearing.
So what I'm hearing is that we have a clan Koichev ceremonial dagger
as evidence
Mm-hmm.
found at the crime scene.
Which was actually because it was hidden, wasn't it? It was like
Could
a
have dropped
hidden
in
weapon
stuff.
that was like as if someone had hid it under a drawer and put it away, or
No,
was
no,
it
no,
had
no.
fallen
As
under
in,
something?
like, it had fallen on the ground, and whilst they were tossing the room, a drawer had fallen on top of it.
Oh, I totally misinterpreted that. My reaction to that would have been very different.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a secret drawer where like Vincentive had something like under it, and it was like in a drawer sort of thing. It was under. Oh yeah, no. Please ignore that secrecy. That's not what I would have done. I would have been like,
Outstanding.
Well, if we don't want to jump to conclusions,
Too
it
late.
could have. Well, he could have.
No, they didn't come to conclusions about us being the murderers.
Well, I mean, if we just throw a little bit of blood on that and hand it in.
Bingo bongo.
If we want to be more cautious about this could have just.
Lance would actually chuckle at that.
Did he just say he wants to be stabbed with a knife?
I think that's what I heard.
Well, I mean, if it's a choice between torturous execution or a quick little prick, I know what I'm more used to.
And I mean, you are a little prick, aren't you?
Quick too.
Yep.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Something about due course.
Yeah.
Well, this could have been a job for Vincentive to put runes on it. It could. So we can't.
No.
That seems unlikely.
No, or
Not that I'd know
ceremony
otherwise.
dagger.
No.
Ceremony's not used for battle or anything like that.
Kara would say, no.
No,
That's not how clan daggers work. There are
well, that's good. We can
strictly
eliminate.
ceremonial thing. It's basically an auto knife.
Right, we can.
Would they normally carry one on them?
It's like an ID card.
Basically, every overseer gets issued one when they become an overseer.
Every
It's
overseer.
only an
Yep.
overseer.
Overseers are and above. Or overseer equivalent ranks.
Yeah.
So, like, because there is an equivalent rank for, like, master, like, craftsmen and stuff like that. When they reach the rank of, like, master craftsmen, they would be issued with a clan dagger.
Would Vincentive have been issued one?
Rune crafters are separate.
Yeah.
Their station of office is usually, like, their hammer or their chisel.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have one, like that hammer you've got, that'll have their symbol on it.
They only have the one?
Well, they have one that's their station, like their
Standard.
Wait, is that what I've got?
looks like it.
I am Vincentive.
So glad I licked that thing.
It's basically his badge of office.
But it's still technically the dwarves own that, right?
Uh-huh.
Dwarves technically own that.
Technically,
Yeah.
also everything they've ever made ever.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, but the difference is...
You just have a 99-year lease.
That's alright.
Hey, knowing my lifespan, I've got like a 17-year lease.
Well, then I can take it afterwards because
6 or 7 months. Tops.
Best.
I can dream, Harold. Yep.
Alright.
Right, that's
So-
very. That's a great clue. That's
So,
So you're saying that only overseers and above have those?
Yes.
How many people are likely to have that in this city at this moment? Other than...
at least one, I guess.
So it'd be 2, wouldn't it?
Unless there's another overseer or higher in the city that you don't know about.
Lance,
Which could be entirely possible, given the
Lance,
situation.
at the moment, do you know of only 2 overseers in the city?
Sure.
You know he hasn't been here, right? Like, he's
I-
been here for 2 days. It's not as though he's been here for the last 6 months. No offense, bud.
Well, maybe he's chatted around already. Maybe it's been mentioned.
Taken, I guess. I don't know. I'll come back to that.
Okay. Yeah, have some steak.
All is forgiven. You got any beer to go with this?
I've got some wine.
I don't want that here, that fucking fruit shit.
Hang on.
Have you tried Vegemite? It's essentially beer.
It's beer on toast.
It's the bits of beer that the bee didn't want.
Yes, it is kind of like salty Guinness when you put it on your toast.
I mean, it's
Anyway.
made from... Yeah. Sorry, I'm off. What the fuck am I talking about?
Well, we go to this inn next. And to the key. I think that's our next best lead.
Sure.
Before we go, I want to check the runes on the forge specifically. I got distracted by the realization that that thing was not here. Yeah, I'll see if I can try and find how the activation on this actually works.
Normally you would probably have some trouble with it, but given that you have the ability to detect magic, you can basically see, like, the magical wiring on this thing.
Yes. Plus the fact that I can actually read Dwarvish and have spent time
That
around
also
Dwarven
helps.
Runecrafters.
You manage to find there's, like, a stone that's got, like, some Dwarvish runes on it, and you rub your hand, like, your finger along the Dwarven runes whilst saying the activation phrase, and the forge comes to light.
That would not have been easy for someone who wasn't magical to work out. Or, like, turn it off again.
Well, even if you could find the runes,
you
would still have to be able to know how to ignite or extinguish a magical dwarven forge to even have a chance at doing it. Because just like running your hand along the runes isn't going to do it.
So for someone to actually activate or deactivate this, it would take someone very knowledgeable to be able to act. They would have to know how one of these works, be able to find where the thing is, be able to read it, and then be able to activate or deactivate this.
You mean someone like you?
Well, yeah, that's because I live with the dwarves.
Yeah.
Learning exactly this.
But the fact that you just did that is a point against you. In this case.
Okay then. My point is that I find it unlikely if he was here at night working. So if Vincente was here at night, he would have been working, because this isn't where he lives. If he was working, then most likely the forge would have been lit while he was in here doing that.
Yes.
How was the forge then turned off? The room ramshackled, and then him carted off to who knows where, in the middle of the night.
You mean by us who weren't here?
It's just a thing to take into account with your evidence that I'm pretty sure that this could not have been lit when he was attacked, if he even was attacked here.
Anything in it?
No. There's nothing in it. Is there?
No, well, you just burnt everything.
Yeah, there's nothing in here now. Especially.
Yeah. There wasn't when I looked before.
Wasn't there?
Not that you noticed.
Well, you didn't see anything.
Yeah.
You also didn't roll particularly well, so...
Yeah.
There was a corpse in there. Now
I mean, there could have been.
Well, actually...
Now it's gone.
Actually, that would be a really good way to get rid of a body.
Oh.
If you knew how to activate this and you wanted to get rid of a body, like I just activated it, I wouldn't carry a body out of here and over a thing. I'd put the body in there, light it up, and off you go. No evidence.
That's a good point.
I mean, like, not that I would do that.
I don't know what you do.
I'm just going...
So this is exactly how I do it. Not that I would.
Well, see, no, here's the thing, right? You're saying this is exactly how you would have committed the murder, which is entirely different to what happened, and it's like, yeah, fair point.
Yeah, well, it makes no sense. Why the fuck would I, carry a giant body out of here in secret through the town? Clearly someone's trying to frame us specifically.
So are we going to the inn or are we going to look for stashes?
The inn first, I recommend.
Mustache.
Lucille built us for the stash. Can you use blood for scrying?
Yes. Well,
Cool.
it's a bodily product, so...
So
yes.
theoretically... Okay, what's the floor made out of?
Stone.
Okay. So, could we scrape up some of the blood from the floor and you get someone who knows how to scry to use that in a scrying spell to see whose blood it is?
I mean, sure.
Oh, good.
Cool.
Let's get that.
I would suggest that. It's like, with the blood samples you found, I would recommend if we do find someone who's going to do scrying for us, to use that. It will either scry Vincentive wherever he is, or it would help scry whomever else was here and the blood was there.
Would that also work on, say, personal artifacts?
Yes.
Like that dagger?
Yes.
Good thing you kept it then. Alright, you got the vial. The blood's right there.
Okay.
You could use the dagger. Don't do that. Contaminating evidence.
Roll me an arcane.
Swap dice. It's a 13.
It's not a very good. You would know that scrying is a fairly powerful spell. There's probably nobody in town that can do it.
What? The Warmaster?
Is he mage?
He's a cleric.
Isn't, like, divination a thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Scrying is a level 6 spell.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Clairvoyance or clairaudience is the one that you're thinking of. The problem is that creates like an invisible floating eye within 500 feet.
Yeah.
Scrying is the one that doesn't really have any range to it. And it's a level 6 spell. That's powerful.
Mila's not even that level.
No, God no.
There might be one person in town who could do it.
Oh, wow. I mean, it's entirely possible.
I don't think we're going to be able to get a magical lich to do the scrying for us.
Really? Oh wait, a magical what?
Yeah, you'd probably need to call in somebody
I'm sure,
specifically that has the ability to scry.
Do I get here within the next day?
I mean, it's entirely possible.
We have contacts at the guild.
If Mila pulled some strings or the guild pulled some strings, they might be able to get somebody here. Because usually if they have the ability to scry, they also have teleportation.
Yeah, why
That's
don't
a
we...
thing.
Is
We
there
can
a way
fucking-
we
What
can...
do you mean, is that a thing?
We can fucking teleport?
No.
No, we can't. What
You
about
guys can't, because it's a
Dominic?
very powerful spell.
Oh.
Dominic?
Yes, what
Who?
about him?
Wouldn't he be able to scry?
Who?
Dominic. Is that not
The priest of
Oh, no, I'm
Jimbo.
thinking of the wizard from the same town.
Chris.
Chris.
Oh, that dude. No?
Chris is about... Oh. Chris would probably be approaching the level. It depends on what sort of wizard he is, though.
These people are lower than I thought they were.
Does a level 6 spell mean you have to be level
This
6
is
to
just starting
cast?
down. You're not going to be rocking around with level 20s.
Also, a level 6 spell doesn't mean you're level 6. The highest level spell that you can cast is a level 9.
10.
Normally. 10 nowadays, but that's like you have to be level 20 to be able to cast that, so.
Normally you double the spells level.
So that'd have to be like a level
Look,
12.
So normally you double the spells level, and that's what level you need to be able to cast.
Yeah,
it.
see, that's
So-
what I was thinking. I'm like,
So I was
so.
like, the most powerful wizard in this town is only a level 6?
No.
Yeah, because I was thinking,
Okay.
so
No.
I'm like, at level 6 we can teleport. Really?
No.
What? Alright, that's.
We've got to pay for it, though.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, you guys can teleport now if you've got enough money.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I meant.
Which we don't.
that's all
Not
that's
even
gonna
slightly.
happen once I reach that higher level, isn't it? You guys are just gonna be like, yeah, teleport, take us here, no, take us there.
It's.
Take us
it's
to the ocean.
I literally got the ability to teleport and basically unlock fast travel.
It's like, oh, we got halfway there. Let's just head home for the night on the other side of the world. We'll come back and pick up where we left off.
That's literally what I do.
Yeah.
It's go outside, go do what I'm gonna do, go do what I'm gonna
Yeah.
do, come back, go to sleep.
Hell yeah. I would.
It's fine, don't worry about it. It's
Alright.
fair and balanced.
Well, yeah, I'll take a sample of it. That way, if we can possibly get a hold of maybe Dominic or the wizard, Chris,
I
that one.
think it might be better.
Yeah, like the type of knife.
Yes, but with a CH instead of a K.
Spelling isn't made up.
I
I
think
know.
it might be better if we go through the guild with this, because it'll take time to get a letter through.
Yeah, I'm not saying a letter. They probably know people there too. Isn't Alnerwick like the town heroes? Weren't they like famous members of the guild? Surely
Maybe.
they would know people in Alnerwick.
It's not like it was in a story or something that we had a puppet that
Not that
sing?
that was.
I mean, it didn't sing. It just sort of talked a lot.
I just talked in a jaunty voice.
It went for a long time.
Alright, I tuned it out then. Just had the Wonder song playing in my head the entire time.
No,
Get out of.
don't.
The past tense, that's what it was.
Like prestidigitation, my knife clean. Just do like a bit of scraping.
Why don't you use prestidigitation stuff into the vial?
Because this is more
It's not mage
forensic.
hand. I can't. Wait, can I just?
So
It's a fluid,
when
it's a
prestidigitation cleans things. It takes the dirt out of them. It's not like it specifically just vanishes into the ether.
I know, that's why we ended up with a bucket of bodily fluids.
Yes. So why don't you just prestidigitation the blood into a vial?
Doesn't have to be wet for that, because it doesn't say fluids.
No.
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 So
It's like dirt, dust, debris.
I don't have the
cleans the
spell that
soil,
goes
but it also moves objects up to 1 pound.
That's it.
Pretty sure.
You could put a pound of blood in that bottle. Until it explodes
Anyway,
because the bottle's not that big.
You prestidigitation the blood into the vial.
Yes. Right, we're good to go.
Yes.
Well,
Oh.
used to cook.
Okay, yeah. Cook, lift slowly,
Yes.
make, tidy.
Yes.
Cool.
It's tidying it from the floor into a glass tube.
Because that's essentially what it does. It makes tidy and lifts out the dirt.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
One entire pot.
Alright, if we want to head to the Oars Embrace Inn.
Yep.
I see the map.
Yep.
I see the map.
So you guys head basically out of Incantative's workshop and once more back the way you came.
Before we depart, put a little arrow on the door frame pointing up at the broken bell.
Okay.
Just make broken.
No worries. Cool.
Blood is used in power magic.
Blood magic.
Yes. Blood's used as a focus normally.
I prick my finger and put it on the bell.
Nothing happens.
Yes, I'm having fun with
Yeah,
this.
I like this gag.
Cool. So, you guys head back down the way you'd come, heading past the Citadel, and then up past it a little bit further and left down a road with some, shacks either side. And down the end of that, you find it looks like it might have once been a very nice tavern. It's been in disrepair for quite a while, but obviously there's enough basic repairs done to keep it functional.
Functional.
It's the dive that you go to when you don't care about how... You don't care about comfort, you care about coin.
Yeah, alright.
Found out people.
Before we go in, so quickly look at the keys. Is there a number or anything like that on it?
Yeah, there is a little number engraved on it. It says 4. Mm-hmm.
Is it worth potentially not announcing that we have the key and maybe, you going up and do a sneaky investigation before we go in?
Sneaky. I do it confidently. Walk in. They have rooms in this place to sleep.
Are you asking Lance? Yeah, upstairs normally.
Alright.
Like most taverns.
And this key seems familiar with that.
It's got it written on there, doesn't it?
He just takes it and
It
he goes,
says 4, but
well, the tag would indicate that, yes.
I don't know, it could be a locker.
Could be what?
A locker. Like, if this is an underground shady place.
He probably
it could
has
be a locker.
Like
Safe space
a
over there.
key for like a normal lock would be like a third the size.
This is like the size of an arm. For
Yeah, this is like your normal door key.
Okay.
Whereas a lock key would be, much smaller.
Would it be worth waiting, like having a couple of people wait outside to make sure no one climbs out the window and escapes if you're going into the room?
Dibs.
You mean
Like,
when we go into a locked room?
yeah, that could have someone hiding in there if there's now suddenly a key to get into the room and they're like, oh shit.
You mean locked from the outside?
They could have more than one key.
That's true.
It sounds like a whole heap of convoluted things.
We're in the middle.
Occam's onion, people, get with the program.
We're in the middle of a convoluted thing.
It's called being alive.
Yep, you're not wrong.
But if you want to do it
I'll do it.
the policeman's way,
You do the policeman's
you
way.
have one person set up by the door, one person set up at the bar, one near the foot of the stairs, if there's a distance between it.
That's a lot of steps. What if I just wait out here and if everyone jumps out the window, I break their legs?
So we do have enough people for it.
Yeah, let's do that then.
Right. Want to give the signal, which will be, oi.
Mm-hmm.
Shows the room is clear. Unless it's, oi, who the fuck are you? That's a different thing and you should come quicker.
Well, and if you yell regret, then we know that come in blades.
Burn the place down.
I probably won't say that, but you'll understand when I do.
Well, should we, when we go in, and we say that we need to go and see that room,
Say? No,
You
just
just
going
go up to
upstairs.
the room. Yeah, no one's going to stop you.
We have the
Well,
key,
then
we have the
if
right to it.
well, if we are trying to stop, and we say, I'll have a look at people's faces and see if anyone's,
Dead?
not dead, but
Doppelganger.
if they are concerned about us, this group, going.
Us?
through.
No. You? Yes.
I will stay by the door out here. No, inside, by the door.
Okay.
And see people's reactions.
Okay, so you're going to walk just in the door and then stand off to the right?
Yeah.
Alright, where are you going?
I'm going to wait outside and hope for
So
an
just
escape
around.
tent.
Just wait out the front?
Are there windows on the second floor that I can
Yeah,
see? Alright.
on either side.
I'm just going to count 1, 2, 3, 4 and assume I'm on the right side.
Well, there's 2 on the right and 2 on the left.
Alright, well. Left.
Left?
Left.
No worries. Where are you going?
I'll go right then.
You'll go right?
Yep.
And you're getting upstairs.
With Lance. So if you see
Oh, that's going to be at the bar.
But if you see any evidence, find anything, then he's with you.
Do you not think it would be suspicious if Lance is not at the bar? Getting a beer. Like he has probably done before.
I think he is here to be our witness, so that he sees that nothing is being planted by us, so that he sees what we see when we go in.
He's also there to fit in.
I mean, I'll go to the bar if you want, but that's a terrible idea.
It's almost like you've never committed a crime before.
Not something like this.
It
Wow.
shows.
So this was a dive, so it's a bit raggedy on the outside.
Yeah.
So easier to climb up and have a look through those windows, you reckon?
Most likely.
I'll have a crack.
No worries. Roll me
Well,
out.
fucking right.
Athletics or an acrobatics, your choice.
It's all the same to me. 18.
18. Yeah, so you scurry up the side, heading up to the first window. As you get closer, you hear the sounds of...
I'll go to the second window.
As you climb along underneath, go up to the second window. Looks empty.
Is the window open?
No.
Perception check, just have a good
Roll.
face against the window looking around. One big old goblin eyeball. Is that a 7 or a 1? It's a 7, so...
11.
Yes, 11.
You don't see anything in the room.
I thought it the wrong side. I'll just jump back down, I guess.
No worries.
That was boring. Shame. I was hoping for...
So, you two walk in, you just sort of immediately take a step off to the right. Whilst you were having this conversation, Lance has already made his way to the bar and he's already drinking a beer.
I flick a silver to him. So
Yeah.
pay for his beer.
Yeah,
And
he just sort
possibly
of
some more.
grabs it, puts it down on the bar, and
Then I go up the steps, which I'm assuming are to the right.
yeah, right hand side of the bar.
I
Yep.
guessed good.
Yep.
Now,
It would have been awkward if I'd gone to the left. I was like, oh, nope.
that's a
This
wall.
way. Seems like I know what I'm doing.
Roll me a perception test as you walk upstairs.
Okay. Pretty sure it's 12.
Cool.
Yep.
We're good at perception.
So you walk upstairs and see 2 doors, one on the left, one on the right. One says 1, one says 3.
That ain't right. So, look around the other side.
Yep, so you look further down the hall, you can see 2 more doors. One says 2, one says 4.
Never noticed that before. That's weird. And off I go.
Yeah, so
Over
you head
number
down
4.
to the right hand side.
Yep.
Test the door first. It is in fact locked.
Good chunk.
Yep, unlocks fairly easily.
Listen.
You don't hear anything coming from inside.
So step off behind the door, turn the handle, nudge.
Yep, you opens and you don't hear anything coming from inside.
See.
Have a quick peek around.
Yep.
Roll perception test.
24.
There's a smudge.
You don't notice anyone inside. You do notice, however, so there's like a bed with a bedside table that would normally have like a bowl on it. The bowl's been like taken away or something like that. Sitting on top is a letter.
It's like, oi.
And at the far end is a window, which is slightly ajar.
Is there a goblin eyeball pressed up against it?
Not a goblin eye.
Mine was locked closed. If it was slightly ajar, there'd be a goblin inside.
There is probably more likely a flying fox near it.
Just, oi, down the stairs.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, step into the room, just beyond the threshold, just wait for Azula.
So you would hear an oi come from downstairs and quickly make your way inside, and probably flag cut around to come in behind you, and that would, as you see those two come inside, you sort of follow along behind them, because there's no way you would hear him from upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keeping an eye out.
Yeah, and then see the two goblins coming in. You're like, oh, cool, good. Close this clear. So I guess this is fine.
Right. Inspect. Does the room look dusty?
Not particularly. Like, yes, but it doesn't look like it's been unused for like a week or 2 weeks. Yeah.
Can we have lands in here now so we can see?
I said oi.
Planted.
Well, it's probably a good idea if at least someone is at the bar keeping an eye on whatever is happening downstairs, because that is useful information to potentially glean.
But we're not using him as the witness that we need in this situation.
He's not a witness, he's an escort.
No, he's meant to be a witness to the affairs of the third party, unbiased third party.
Well, if we keep plying him with free drinks, he'll be a witness to whatever we want.
You took him to a pub.
Yes.
The man hasn't had a good drink in over 6 months.
And now he's having a bad drink, which is close enough.
Sometimes a bad drink is the best drink.
He gon' get, well, not pissed because, you know, he has good constitution, but he's gonna have a few drinks.
If you
I
want
mean, you tossed him a silver.
Yeah.
That's at least 10 beers.
Ah! If you want him, go and claim him.
You can tell him he can bring his beer with him if he would like.
Yes.
As you're making your way up.
Could you come up, please? We found some more evidence. We'll bring the beer.
Psychic who loves bring your beer and come
Oi.
with me upstairs.
Bartender sort of looks around. Yes. He's like, give me 4 pints.
And keep bringing him up every 5 minutes to room
He's
4.
like, yes, sir. And he grabs around, grabs like 4 steins and starts filling them up with beer. And Lance just pushes forward the silver, gets like some change back, puts it in his pocket, just grabs 2 in each hand, starts walking up.
Oh, he bought one for us.
Yeah. That's what it is.
By the time he gets to the top, you notice he's got one of them like balancing on the other one. He's like, and he's just dropped it off the ground. Starts drinking the second one.
Of course. Don't suppose you hit the share.
This watered down shit? Not even slightly.
That's good.
Why am I here?
Well,
Apparently, you're our witness.
I'm witnessing the bottom of these fucking tankards.
you can do that and this. We found this letter in the room that we had the key for.
Sure.
What's it say?
Would you like me to read it to you?
I mean, that'll be
No,
helpful.
you can just sit drinking in the corner while we do the work.
Oh, how very nice of you, mistress.
Why? Takes a sip.
Didn't realise you were married.
Hey, Kakran, you got a spare sock?
He's like, I'll pay that.
Let's see the letter. Unless you want to have a look more around the room.
Oh my god. Doesn't look like it's been here for a couple of weeks, which means that that's been there for probably quite a while.
Well, no. So I said it doesn't look like it's
Oh,
been.
it doesn't.
Yeah, so it looks like it's being used. Like it's dusty, but it doesn't look like it hasn't been used in like a couple of weeks. So yeah, no, that's fine. So like, you know, the back of the little table, dusty as hell, but the front, where it's obviously gets used a bit, is obviously pretty clear. Yeah.
First thing I do, finger on the letter itself. Hold up. No dust. Recent.
Very small amount, like the amount you'd be expecting after maybe a day or two.
Yep.
Yeah.
See. Is there an address or a name on the front?
Nope.
Hand it over.
Not sealed.
Not sealed.
No.
It's actually empty.
You open it up and there's white powder.
Anthrax.
Starts throwing up her lungs.
Oh no.
Lucille, she's used to that.
Well, no, they're actually coming out this time.
It's like, ooh, I can get new ones now.
X to doubt.
Can I, before you go opening that, can I cast detect magic just in case there's some sort of magical booby trap?
Back away.
Just detect magic on it.
Yep. Roll me a fortitude save.
Oh, okay. 11, 42, 20.
Yeah, nothing. There's no magic.
No, you're good.
That
If
wasn't-
anything attacks you,
That
it's
was
Monday.
my fortune, not yours.
Oh, sorry, 17.
Yeah, no, there's actually nothing there. I just wanted to make you roll.
Magical. Yeah, there's nothing magical on there. If anything attacks you, it's a mundane thing. There's nothing magical in the room. Thank you for letting me check them.
Millipedes everywhere.
You can make a stew out of those.
Anyway.
Up. Open. Pull out the contents.
Yep.
Open.
Yeah, nothing falls out. Good. It's just a letter.
No millipedes.
No millipedes. No centipedes, no scorpions.
No anthrax.
No anthrax.
My God, you guys are paranoid. I just opened the bastard and read the damn thing.
Yeah,
I was going to, but then she stopped me because it might be booby trapped.
Well, if someone is intentionally targeting us and trying to frame us,
They'd expect us to be dead by now.
yeah, but I also wouldn't put it past them to have like additional safety nets just in case. Just being a little cautious. Sorry.
Is it in a language I can see or read?
I mean,
That's up to you to decide if you can see and read it.
Alright, it's in common. I can see it.
Yep. Can you read it?
Is it loopy?
To an extent, you know.
Here you go, you read it.
You start reading, you're like, this is going to take too long. Off you go.
To whom it may concern.
There's no
contact you.
to whom it may concern. It just says the target group has currently left the city. They are expected to be gone for about 4 days. You have 2 days to complete the objective. Get me the corruptinium.
Fucking no. Whoa.
The dwarf is a secondary target. Use the supplied disguises to disguise yourselves as the target. We've already dispatched bandits to deal with them.
ooh, I'm dead.
Wow.
Do you read that out loud?
Yes.
Motherfuckers.
It's pretty clever. I'll say that. But also real fucking stupid.
Could you send that through to the Discord?
At some point I will, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the...
I didn't write that down.
Was the letter sealed?
No.
Nope.
Okay, yeah. Well, it wasn't a sealed one. I'm an idiot. In my mind, I pictured it being sealed. That's why I was so
there was
worried
no
about
seal.
it.
There is no identifier as to who sent this or who received it. It is
Wow.
just a letter with instructions.
We'll need to ask the tavern keeper downstairs who rent out the room.
Well, obviously it'd be... Oh, wait, wouldn't matter, never mind. Never mind, it's all good. I was going to say, we killed them, but we didn't.
Well, some of them.
Oh, you think the leader of the bandits was...
Yeah, I thought the bandits, but no, never mind.
They were... No, I don't think that.
Yeah, well, that would be the... I'm guessing this is from the employer that employed the bandits that tried to kill us on the way back.
Yes.
meaning the ones that relate to this necklace.
Yeah, that one. Oh, hey, do you recognize that necklace at all? Know nothing about it? The simple one.
Nope.
Good. No hesitation.
It's
Yeah.
like natural 20.
No, he doesn't know. He is not a learned individual.
No, that's fine.
He is here for like one job. That's hitting things.
And making sure we're not tampering with shit.
No.
No, it's just,
No.
yeah.
He is being put on this earth for one reason,
Oh, I
and that
thought you
is
meant
to hit
here
things.
physically.
Oh god, no. He doesn't give a fuck about any of this.
Oh, really? I thought he was very invested.
I think he's
Not even slightly.
I think he's as invested as the drinks we ply them with afterwards if we survive. That's his invested.
Sure, pretty much. Alright.
And you know, like the life death movie that he's honored.
Why would someone leave this letter out here?
Because they lost the key and couldn't get back in? No.
Like, if you had these sort of instructions, wouldn't you read them, memorize them, and then burn them?
You would say.
That's assuming that your criminals are intelligent people.
That's true.
Yeah, I suppose the bandits.
That's true.
No offense.
I'm not a bandit.
No, I meant to the two that we acquired.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
You mean the almost two that we acquired?
And the 1 3/4.
Yeah.
So,
Anything else in the room?
No.
what'd you get?
16.
As you start looking over everything, you know that the shelf itself has a drawer and it's locked.
It's like,
None of us are particularly good at picking locks.
Incorrect.
I do actually have pretty good thieving, just no tools.
What do you mean no tools? You
Don't you need tool
Perhaps we
thieves?
could
Well, yeah,
tools.
you need thieves' tools, but you could probably use some of the shit she's got
Or we could
to,
ask
like, stand in as a once-off.
Do you think I know what the fuck she's got in that big old bag of hers?
Does that key fit it?
No.
the door key.
Far too
Let's
big.
just checking.
Well, perhaps.
Wait, let me double check. Clunk.
Hey, that was Veronica's voice, and I was saying that because I've made far too many assumptions tonight.
Get the old goblin freaking out in there and try and...
Well, that's what you used last time.
Yeah, I feel that.
I
Try
might
and
just
jiggle
ask
the
the
lock.
tavern keeper if they have a spare key.
This is more fun.
Lock.
Just in case you fail.
20.
20? Yeah, so you grab, like, a bit of thin wire off of your sister and then start fiddling around with your fingernail. And then, after a little while, you hear a click, and the drawer pops open a little bit.
Aha!
Yep, and you pull it out, and you see another folded piece of paper.
Cool, pull that out.
Yep.
Check for false bottoms.
Yeah, you do. No.
Yoink.
It's thicker parchment.
Smells like paper.
damp?
Musty.
Kind of.
Sodden.
No, it doesn't feel wet, but it smells.
Yeah, smells like it's been wet.
Well, not that it's been wet, like that it's been somewhere where there's like, you know, that dampy earthen smell.
Almost like underground.
Yeah, someone could say that.
Nice.
Yes, you open it up. A little bit of dirt comes out, but that's about it.
It's like,
Oh,
Is
is
it
it
yellow?
yellow?
It is.
Oh.
it's like,
Well, that is the same.
yeah, that's gross.
Yeah.
Is the handwriting loopy?
Nope.
Ah.
Because it's not handwriting.
Oh no. What is it?
Map.
It looks like a map.
Hey.
Map.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Does it look like a map of the city?
It seems to be similar dimensions to the city,
Like,
but there's
trash
no
or-
streets that you can take note of.
It's the undertow.
Hey, lads. Does this kind of match up with any of your particular knowing of the Undercity?
I said I've never been down there, so I'm not sure.
I mean, like where? So city dimension.
Oh.
Where the entrance is.
Righto. Yeah, no, I got you. Hold on.
Sorry, I word things bad.
He's like, around as he's sitting there finishing off his last tankard. I appear to be out of fuel.
Well,
Takes a
we've got
look.
some coppers left.
Sort of turns it around a little bit. Yeah, kinda. I mean, if you hold it that way, he sort of puts it down. Well, there's one there, one over here. Yeah. I mean, that's at least the 3 entrances.
Right.
Is there any markings on the map? Okay,
There
that's
is.
not-
A northern one. It's got an X on it, and then it has a line that seems to go along it to another X.
It's expedition time, maybe. I can't see in the dark. Shit.
I have a torch.
Oh yeah, me too. It'll be fine. Or not.
I wonder if we'll need some holy water.
You know what would be really handy?
Tactical nuke.
A cleric.
So yes.
Lance, do you have any cleric friends who would like to assist?
Ignore the word friend.
Do you know that
And like.
their clerics probably don't channel positive energy?
Yeah, not normally.
No. No, but for an undead as opposed to a rebuke undead.
What about if you have any friends who worship Vix?
We could potentially contract a cleric of Vix.
Give me some flaming oil. Show you
I've got
fire.
a few.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's nice. Some of us don't.
I mean, I'm also broke. Wink, wink.
Anyway.
I'm broke with this fabulous armor.
I acquire some of the dirt that came out of the page into another vial so that way I can examine it.
Sure.
I'm assuming it is in fact the same dirt.
Yeah,
As
you
what
do
was
the
in the
same.
shop?
You quickly do the same test you did last time. You're not having to like trial and error your way through it, and yeah, it comes back as the same dirt.
Cool. I now in fact have 3 small vials filled with things. I have yellow dirt from the shop, yellow dirt from the inn, and blood from the shop.
Anyway,
Well, I think we should talk to the tavern keeper of this place and see who they rented out this room to.
Excellent.
I mean, I guess.
Are they the one
Before
who
you
served
do.
you downstairs?
Before you do ask them that question, ask if they keep a log of who rents the rooms. Because he might not know.
That's true. Well, you can come with me.
Oh, that's a good point.
This doesn't
We
seem
are
like
going
a
downstairs
log keeping type kind of place. I'm just saying.
Are you keeping the letters?
Sure.
Put them in the bag of holding so they don't get wrecked.
Alright.
Letters and that.
That's interesting.
I'll keep a hold of the samples if you keep hold of the... Well, actually, why don't we just put them in the group?
Yes.
So you head downstairs.
Sure.
Yep. There's a man standing behind the bar. Rather, probably late 40s, receding hairline, bit portly. Just standing there. Sees you guys coming down, sort of. Yeah, what can I get you?
Do you run this establishment?
Yep.
Right. Do you have a log of who rents out these rooms?
I mean, we take down a name.
Right. Can we look at number 4?
I mean, what's in it for me?
Well, here's the writ of...
Nancy, it won't rip your arms off.
Yeah, so those are some nice knees you have.
Roll me an intimidate. Odds or evens?
Evens.
Okay.
Look at the right page.
He's just sort of standing there, like, directly behind you with this big... Like, you're just like this tiny little person, and then there's Lance, who's like 6'5", like, 140 kilos of just pure muscle standing behind you. He sort of, like, looks down at you and looks up at him. What you get for your intimidate?
16.
16? Plus 2.
18.
Nice. Sort of, yeah, that seems like a perfectly good reason. Reaches down and grabs a book. Opens it up. He goes, Looks like it was rented out about 5 days ago to a Yuri Yurovich.
Do you remember seeing this person?
No, I probably wasn't here at the time.
Who would have been working instead?
Probably my other bartender.
Where would we find them?
Probably at home. Sleeping. I mean, they worked last night.
Do you have a regular that probably would have been here when they arrived? You know, the kind of person that just sits in the bar all day drinking that we can ask questions of?
He sort of looks around. Actually, old Jeff's over there. He probably knows.
Excellent, convenient
And
person.
given it's not too late in the day, he probably not too pissed at the moment, so.
Nice.
At the moment.
What's he drink?
Alcohol.
Anything.
Cool.
Turpentine.
I will have 1 alcohol, please.
Okay, how much are you paying for the alcohol?
Like, it's what, like a copper for this
It's
shit, isn't
copper
it?
for a tank of ale.
Yeah, I'll just like put down a copper.
Okay, yeah, he just grabs it. Okay, no worries. Grabs that, fills up a tankard. Lancer sort of comes across, he puts down another 4 copper. Dude's like, okay, what happened to the other 4 tankards I gave you? Oh, they're upstairs somewhere, I don't know.
Those are
Okay, no worries.
You look like the hobbits when they find a what's a pint?
Alright. So,
Walk over to old Jeff.
old Jeff. Yep, so in the corner you can see an elderly gentleman in his like late 50s, maybe early 60s. Hard to tell given, he's very wrinkled, big white beard, no hair, all that kind of stuff. As you sort of walk over, he sort of eyes you a bit suspiciously. Yeah, what's that?
Payment for information.
alcohol. Oh.
Information. What sort of information you want?
About who was here 5 nights ago, or renting out a room. If that helps with your memory.
Which room?
Room number 4.
Some dwarf never seen before.
Surely you know more than that, old Jack. Pushes the tankard over.
Jeff takes a sip. For this swill water, not really.
Why, what do you drink?
Anything. But I mean,
Free booze is free booze if you drink anything.
free booze is free booze, but the better. The better. As he sort of finishes it off, puts it down.
You tell me everything we want to know and I'll give you a glass of the best wine you'll drink all month. If not all year.
Special from Vix's temple, right?
Yes, it is some of the last of the bottle of wine I got from the Temple of Vix.
Alright. Yeah, I saw the dwarf come in. Swindled over. Quickly talked to the bartender. Got his key, went upstairs. Didn't see him come down.
Did you happen to see 4 people come down at any point looking at all
Nope.
like us?
Haven't seen him come back.
Was he a dwarf who looked like a miner or someone of a higher rank?
I mean, dwarf's a dwarf to me.
What color was his hair, his skin, his clothes?
He had like red hair, red beard, kinda, I don't know, young for a dwarf, I guess.
Mm-hmm. What did he sound like when he spoke?
Like a dwarf.
Normal dwarven accent?
Yeah,
Nothing weird about the voice?
not that I can remember.
Well, there's nothing weird about the voice. That probably wasn't a dwarf.
So he spoke more like dwarvish people as opposed to like
Yeah, he spoke
high...
like a dwarf.
Okay, just checking.
Is anyone here explaining red hair, red beard? Is that just a lot of dwarves look like that, or is that very particular to us?
It's a fairly typical dwarven. Your reds, your browns, your blacks. You don't very often get blonde dwarves, but you can. But yeah, it's fairly standard for a dwarf.
Anything more out of the ordinary that would make him stand out?
That's all I got.
Scars.
Carrying any weapons?
I don't really remember. He was wearing a cloak, so I couldn't really see much. Now, he sort of pulls the take it over. If you'll deliver on your side of the bargain.
Anyone got a glass?
I have this. Holds Bell
You
upside
just
down.
finished that tankard.
I'm not filling a tankard. I said the glass of wine. There's a difference.
Yeah, put the amount of glass in there.
Okay, then I'll just. Oh, it feels like such a
Eye
waste.
it up.
I used the bell. Fucking upside down bell.
Yes.
You pass me, I fill it with the wine.
The bell's like this big.
That's a cup of wine.
No, it's not.
I just wanted to see if the bell was like bottomless or some shit.
Yeah, I start tipping the wine in the glass.
It fills up
And it to
quickly. What the fuck is this?
I'll put
Go
it
on
back
glass.
up. I just don't want it like in the swill water. It would make it taste like
why not?
shit.
He said it was the best I was going to have all month.
You can still talk. I thought
Try
I'd make
better
him
next
quiet.
time.
Really? What do you normally drink?
That's for me to know and you to find out, love.
Isn't that what she's doing?
Piss off. I've got drinking to do. You see he reaches down and he pulls out, and from out of his cloak he pulls out like this immaculate silver, and it looks like silver, but you're pretty sure it's not. Like, flask, opens it up and takes a swig. Puts it away.
Just smell that. Do I recognize what sort of flask that is?
Roll me a craft test.
Craft?
It's like plus 11, isn't it?
It is. That's a 30 even.
Fuck off.
Okay. You're pretty sure it's made out of silver and adamantium,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't look like there's anything fancy about.
Oh, he's got to roll this motherfucker. What?
Like, there's no. You can't tell what's in it.
Yeah.
It's just that he's had a flask made out of silver and adamantium.
That's expensive.
Well, adamantium is, yes.
I just like my eyes kind of just as I like then look at him. My apologies for the assumption.
Come back when you're worthy.
Worthy of what?
In general.
He just goes back to. He gets up. He'd probably actually get up and start walking towards the bar.
Okay.
Right, cool. You got what we need?
I suppose. I mean, if we see another person like this, then
So,
You mean another drunk?
Mm.
no, a dwarf, but it is
Another dwarf? Well, that'll be difficult to find in this place.
a dwarf that looks like that. There's so many of them. It's nothing
You
distinguishing.
mean hair
Yes.
and beard?
But at least we know that the person involved in ordering this was a dwarf.
True. True.
Okay?
Probably.
A dwarf went up, ordered room 4,
I mean-
in there, and then now there are these letters.
Please wear the disguises.
I was about to say, remember my hat.
True.
I can look like a dwarf.
But if you had the accent, not unusual, then
I can do accents.
no, you can't.
Me too. I can do an accent all day. What?
Oh. Pulls that bell. Dangles above her head. How you doing?
Good. You?
You don't hear anything.
Yeah, ring it again, alright?
What are you doing?
You feel a couple of drops of like wine fall on your head, but that's about it.
Let's try something. Nothing, never mind.
Alright, so where to from here?
I think
If we're about to make a bad decision.
Oh, I really hope we are.
Do we want some things that would help us against the undead?
Like
Flame
cleric.
Yeah.
Oil.
You know, that flour worked really well with the basilisk. Some more sacks of flour would be good. Or something more explosive.
Sacks of flour.
Blowing up an underground city with a city above. What could go wrong?
The amount of damage you can do with like a half sack of flour and a little bit of produced flame is not going to bring the city crumbling down.
No, you said the thing that was more explosive.
I mean, if you put it in the right spots, it could.
Just immediately starts mentally thinking of like the engineering that one would like and where the key points are.
So we're not engineers, it's not our problem.
That's a very specific skill.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes,
I had a
yes.
plus like 10 in it for fucking rat. That was so dumb, I loved it.
Like, alright. You want to go to the Temple of Ix, acquire a cleric, and then pick up some other undead, potentially fighting miscellany.
I don't
Or,
know if we can afford a cleric, but
hey Lance, you like to fight shit, yeah?
I mean, I guess.
You got other friends that like to fight shit that want to just go and kill things for fun?
Not in the Undercity.
It was worth a try.
I don't think you quite understand how out of control that tends to get.
So, smaller party, in and out quickly is going to be
As
much better?
quickly as possible.
Okie dokie. Well, if we're not going to be in there for long, how much preparation do we need to do?
When you said not very long, approximately how much distance did it look like that section of the map covers?
Roll me a survival test.
14, I think. That wrong page. 13.
13. It's hard to tell because it doesn't necessarily look like it's correctly to scale.
Yeah.
So you're not really able to give it a good judge accurately.
So, a few hours maybe.
You don't think it would be more than that?
Maybe a few hours unless shit goes real bad. And then, forever.
perhaps we go to the guild first and we have some lunch. We haven't eaten anything all day.
It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Well, yeah, but we haven't eaten anything all day. We were in jail this morning,
Yeah.
came out, we did all this. Why don't we
Actually,
just sit down, have a bit of a rest?
You don't snack while you walk?
I've been snacking while I walk.
No, I was hoping for a real meal. We've been on the road quite a bit.
You were the one that told us we didn't have time to do anything.
It's true.
Like,
But we have...
Well, she has also not been eating. Sorry.
well, would it be worth, like, looking at the entranceways while it is still light first?
what?
4 p.m. go get something to eat, then just go straight there.
Yeah, and we'll just let the guild know what's
Yeah,
going
just-
on. A little bit of an update.
It's like, hey Josh, you want to come on an adventure into somewhere that might get us all killed?
Oh, we have to think of our other 2 party members.
Oh no.
Oh yeah!
Almost 2 party members.
What about Gary, Gregory, Jeffrey, the
Joffrey?
shitty one? Joffrey! That's a good name for him.
Well, he's too inexperienced.
Oh, you mean Tom?
Yeah, that one.
Thomas.
I'm not very good with names.
Shocking.
Yeah, so the map, did it have one entry point or did it note the 3 different entry points?
That's right.
Yeah. So my suggestion was why don't we have a quick look at them now or split up, look at them and then meet back at the thing so that way we can have a look at the entry points during the day.
But
What if someone is watching them?
there is an entry point that has the X to it, right?
Yes.
One.
Well, that would be the one we look at.
Okay.
To the guild.
Either way, I would very much like to do my spell preparation before we go down.
Well, then yes, have a rest at the guild. Brilliant.
Okay.
Sit, eat, let them know what we found.
Mhm.
Have a sit down with Josh. Lance, you can come in if you wish, or if you want us to.
Yeah, no, I'm not going anywhere near that place.
That's fair. Wait, are you talking about the guild or are you talking about the underground?
The guild.
Oh,
I would much rather spend a week underground than go anywhere near that place.
Why is
You're
that?
in luck, because that's where we're going next.
Huh?
Why is that?
Because they're all pretentious dicks in there. What does that speak about for you?
In my defense, I was already in prison. Someone signed on my behalf.
I was told to. I was literally locked in a room. I had no choice.
They actually seem like pretty great people. So.
Yeah, you make a good point.
You're always welcome to come and crash at our place.
Don't do that.
No, I can't.
Why not?
They're bad influences.
Have you met me?
Yes.
I'm a bad influence on myself.
Exactly. The best influences you can get.
Yeah, alright. I'll come with.
Oh, no.
So you're going to go and stay at the temple to a god.
We're only going there to have something to eat.
I'm just like, wow. Huh. Never thought I'd see the day that you'd pick a godly place over something not godly.
Well, technically she's a goddess, so...
A goddessly place.
Yeah, well,
The
no,
word
I know what
is
you mean,
to
but
God.
yeah.
It's like, I have issues with religion.
We have issues with most of the religions as well.
There's a reason for that.
Well, no, you have to go out of spite.
Yeah, that's it. That's how it works.
Like, fuck.
It's like, fuck you, let's go.
Sweetheart, you live with me. How did you not see this coming?
I'm Azula.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, no, you fucking got me.
Right.
Well,
You guys start heading
come
off.
back in half an hour. Or do you want us to meet you at the entrance of this place in half an hour?
Well, I mean, doesn't one of you need to do spell prep?
How long does that take?
At least an hour.
An hour.
Okay. Well then, we'll be
And then-
an hour.
You can't really do any eating whilst you're doing that, so...
I have been snacking.
Huh.
At least this way I get to see.
It's called Pocket Basilisk.
Well, you could do the spell prep in the room, and I can inform Josh and others about what we're doing, and you can have fun at the crisis place.
Hey, Kakran, didn't you want to learn about other religions? Why don't you go with them too?
Oh, you don't
I
want
want
to
to
do
know
that
what this
crisis.
bell does.
Well, maybe someone there knows what the bell does. Because we went and we learned about Azula's religion, and then
We did. We went to the
and,
Vix.
Yeah, we went and learned a little bit about the
No, you're right. We
Vix.
haven't done Crisis yet.
We haven't done Crisis yet.
Alright, see you in an hour.
No, I.
Like, are you okay if I sit in the corner and do my spell prep there?
Do whatever the fuck you want.
Okay.
Oh, you're going to go there too.
Well,
Right.
I need to be in regrettable earshot.
Well, I'm going to the guild and letting them know.
Yeah, that's
what's
fine.
going on.
Yeah, tell Josh that he should come along too, but
I
not
think-
to bring Gregory because he's a bit of a downer.
I'll invite him.
Also, the other party members, if they want, since it's their lives on the line too. But the halfling is probably a little bit of more of a three-quarterling, so maybe not him.
I'll invite him anyway,
One
but I'm sure
third.
he'll say
He
no.
got bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's more of a one-third.
I'm ticking it over my head
Okay,
going,
it's
why does
like-
that not sound right?
So he's gone from a halfling to a quarterling.
Yeah, the
Also,
quarterling. There we go.
It's gonna be so fun.
I'm still really bad with names.
Alright, see you later.
Bye.
Walk off.
Yeah, so you guys all start walking in the same direction.
Don't get too much trouble.
And then as you turn left to head back towards the guild, these four just keep going. Like, turn right and walk into the citadel.
Up.
uh,
Cool. I'll jump on his back and I'll just start
Betray almost fell.
doing some running.
Okay.
I know!
So you all walk in to see the place relatively full of people.
Doings are happening.
Yeah, it's about that time of day.
5 o'clock? 5 o'clock somewhere.
Alright. Are you going to walk to the front? Because Lance just basically starts walking down,
Yeah, we're with him.
pushing people out of the way.
I'm more of a back of the crowd sort of person.
Yep.
Leaning
How long
against
does
a
this
wall.
normally take?
About an hour.
Oh, I want to watch.
Then watch.
Spell prep.
Do that later.
Yeah, Azula can wait. Let's learn.
She'll keep. She'll keep.
She'll cape and cape and cape.
You're going to have something to eat anyway, and you've got a report to write.
You do have multiple letters that you want to write.
Yeah, but I don't know that you guys are waiting more than an hour. We agreed an hour.
You could send her a message. She's still in range.
Don't I have to be able to see it?
No.
Oh, right, cool.
As long as you can make direct line of sight, like not line of sight, but like you can make an unbroken line to her.
Oh, cool.
And considering you've only just walked in the door, she's probably maybe, I don't know,
I'm
100
slow.
feet down the road. Yeah, you're not fast.
See you in 2 hours.
Yeah, I'll like stick my head back out and I'll be like, check that, make it 2 hours, got shit to do here.
Do I know if I can answer?
Yes.
You can.
So it looks like we're gonna be at night going in?
Oh no, we're going underground at night as opposed to underground at day.
Just send message again. You know, underground is dark no matter what time of the day it is. Underground at night, underground at day, same shit.
I had such a bad sleep last night though.
Then take a nap.
You got 2 hours. Nibble on a nap.
Eat a turkey, have a nap.
Try not to die while you're there.
Don't tell me what to do.
Stick my head back and I'll be like, okay,
Alright, what are we doing?
well, I'm following you. Aren't
Yeah.
we gonna go watch something happen?
Sure. You coming?
I'm at the back.
You won't see much from up here.
I can't see much anyway.
If you walk to the front, you'll see more.
I mean, it's dark.
It's not up the front.
Ooh. This is gonna be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go have a look.
Alright, he starts walking forward and you guys sort of like
Yep.
fall in behind him. And he just sort of pushes people out of the way. You see a couple of them turn around like, you know...
You want to go, son?
Yeah.
Whoa,
And then they see who it is and like, okay, no worries. Yes.
This is fine.
Followed by 2 goblins, one on top of the other. I'm still just like, I've now pulled out a notebook instead of reading.
Yep. And you can see that as he comes to the front, there is, in the chains, is now a man.
What do you think was gonna happen, guys?
The ritualistic torture and sacrifice of the daily quota to crisis.
So, is he like a volunteer or?
In a manner of speaking,
Or is this going to be us in 3 days?
has lost all all rights over his life, so he is to do with what we see fit. As such, he is today's sacrifice.
Does that mean if we lose this is what's going to happen to us?
No, you'll just be killed.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Well,
Okay.
It's not
Normally,
great
this
either.
would be what happens.
Okay. Thank you for not sacrificing. So, as you were. Just
Okay.
take some notes.
But yeah, like he sort of moves to the side. You guys move and stand sort of next to him, and I assume you do the same sort of thing.
Before I do this thing, is this going to be a good idea? So
What's your alignment?
chaotic neutral? Listen, I listened to the rat. The rat is my guiding influence. So, is this a good idea? Not really. But when they walk off, I just kind of
Princess Sparkles would be
rat.
They don't have
on
a thing
the
yet.
fence.
They don't have a thing.
She gets the feeling there's a lot of bad things that happen here,
Bad mojo.
but the world is full of bad things.
And then she bites me.
Probably. Yep.
It's a case in point.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, will this just reinform my attitude towards everything?
Eh,
Probably.
Honestly, she doesn't know.
We go forward.
So you're going up towards the front?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apprehensively,
Okay.
but doing it all the same.
No worries.
I remember that I've walked into a church.
You do. So yeah, you'd walk up to the front and you'd see these two standing next to Lance.
Oh, okay.
You walk up along the side. Yeah, and there's like silence for a bit before you would hear the sounds of rather loud footsteps coming from off to the right. And you would see the war priest coming out in what looks like proper ceremonial garb. And basically starts giving a sermon, describing that essentially this person has lost their honor in the eyes of Crisis, and as such does not deserve life. Their life is to do with what the Battlekin see fit, and as Crisis constantly thirsts, it is his...
Her?
No, it is this
Okay.
wretch's final honor to be sacrificed to quench her thirst.
Looking at it on paper, it doesn't sound that bad.
Yeah! And then the torture starts! They pull out cat and nine tails and start, like, whipping him.
First whip, Lucille turns around and walks away.
Yep, no worries.
Out the door. Down to the guild.
Yep. First whip, I'm out. Actually, I'll roll a will save.
Yep.
To see. That is a 13.
Yeah, you're out. Yeah, you basically jump off Karkaran and follow Lucille out.
Well, this is not great, but I'm supposed to experience everything, right?
Your turn to be whipped next.
Oh, well, fuck. I smashed that out. Yeah, I'm good to stay, I guess.
Yeah, you basically watch.
I
and
don't
you're
like it, but here we are, I guess.
That's the thing, though. There's a part of you that doesn't like it, and there's a part of you that's like, this seems almost familiar.
He probably deserves it.
Oh, wait. Oh, no.
And you basically watch as he's whipped, his arms and legs are broken.
Feel rough, buddy.
Yeah.
Been there.
His entrails are pulled out, and then
Entrails
finally
are
they
X-rays.
cut his head off.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
And all of that takes about an hour.
It's relatively quick. I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done far worse as 2 fingers, to be honest. Yeah.
But there is a part of you that feels like
blood flow.
Well, it's not necessarily that. It's more like there's like a burning passion in you for this was kind of inflicted on your people for centuries. And seeing it inflicted on the tall folk.
Oh, yes, man.
Yeah. There's a part of you that's like, yes, good.
I forgot it was a person. So I am slightly more into this.
Yeah.
I'm not like, yeah, we should do it to fucking all. And I'm like, yeah, fuck you. Cop that son.
Yep.
Sucks, doesn't it? While he's screaming, should I sort of jangle the bell in his direction?
Nothing happens. So I will let you figure out how Cochran feels about that entire thing overall. But I do need you to let me know what his final thoughts are about it.
That was an experience.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It'll probably take a little bit of time for that to properly sink in. So
Oh
I'll get
yeah.
back to you.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. Like, get back to me. Like,
Yeah.
send me a message at some point
Yeah.
with how Cochran feels about that entire experience, and that is going to influence things down the track.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right. Meanwhile, you guys would appear at the guild.
So about 5 minutes after you get there, we rock up behind you.
Oh
I'm
no, it'd be
sitting
like
at
10 or
10.
15.
Sitting down with Josh, we've got a nice meal in front
Maybe
of
I
us.
move quicker than she does. Oh, wait, you're not wearing the shield, are you?
No, not wearing the shield.
Okay,
I was going to say, so you arrive at the same time.
You get there and rough and she's like,
Yeah, just about. It's like if we decide to leave and we leave briskly as opposed to a leisurely stroll.
Anyway, so yeah, you'd get there maybe 10 minutes after you got to the guild. So you'd probably just be sitting down having a chat with Josh. They wouldn't have brought out your food yet.
Okay.
You're probably bitching about how the others betrayed you and went to Crisis.
best friend.
Do you have a beverage?
I see where this is.
I have a job. So I'm on the
You don't
case.
have any sort of beverage in front of you?
No.
I knew where that was going.
Does Josh have a beverage in front of him?
Yes.
Okay, I walk up to the table.
Yeah, so you two walk in, you probably sit down next to Azula, you sit next to Josh and just sort of grab.
That's not.
Yep.
Ah, I see you've really taken to their teachings.
I don't like whips.
That's fair.
Fair.
My people were tortured for centuries as it was. I didn't need to see it in person.
Where's the other one?
He was staying to experience life. That's his choice. That's what the temple told him to do.
This is your fault.
I can't believe you let him do this.
Really?
Yep. As a resident holy person, I
You're
can't
supposed to be
believe.
in charge.
Exactly.
Yes, and I asked you guys not to go.
That's not
And then
how
you
do it.
said, fuck you, and
Hey, yeah, you don't ask, you tell.
Yeah, there's a difference between asking someone something and giving them orders.
when have you guys ever accepted my orders?
When have you ever given us orders?
Exactly.
Like, don't want to order small folk.
There you
Like,
go.
We're friends, we're a party.
Are we?
Unless, well, apparently.
Oh.
We even
unless
have a name.
We have a name.
Wait.
We signed a contract in
Back
it.
up. We're friends.
Well, I think you and I are friends. We cook each other pancakes in the morning.
We've gone through a lot together, Lucille, so I would consider you a friend, yes.
We've never had friends before. This is weird.
Oh, that's okay. I understand the adjustments.
This will take some time to figure out.
Have a
Sparky,
smoke.
help me out. Ow! Not what I meant. But thank you.
She bites you on the outside.
Ow! Ah!
Even it out.
I mean, you know how when we had to give back Ben, the little boy, to the auntie, and you were having some sort of feelings about that?
No.
And so I basically gave you some new tobacco and a cigarette and a hug and then just let you be. That nice thing that I did to try and help you with the feelings you definitely weren't having. Yeah? That's called friendship. That's called doing something nice for someone you care about when they need it without necessarily having them have to ask.
You fucking lied to me. Sorry, you lied to me. Fuck you too.
What do you mean she lied to you?
Oh, please, you ignorant bitch.
I just got my water bottle. My mouth is just so dry.
Bring back chocolate. There's Maltesers. Bring back Maltesers. They're not crunchy if you suck on them.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's what friendship is. That's what. Well, at least I feel like you and I have been doing, and Azula, we're getting there.
Well, yes, I appreciate how you constantly use your precipitation spell whenever we get dirty. I really appreciate that.
Yes.
And also the fact of your crafting and fixing everything.
Mm-hmm.
You are this great. And you know,
Just of course Azula sees friendship as a transactional engagement.
I love that everything you're describing are things that I do for you that a servant normally would.
But you do it for free.
Exactly.
Like a servant. I mean, slave.
Yes.
And it seems that you care and you protect. And I also would like to care and protect you all. I don't understand yet about the cultural differences, and I'm really trying to work through that.
Mm-hmm.
Understanding the small folks.
If you lick something, it's yours.
Oh, I understood that, but I
Okay.
don't agree
But that
with
only
it.
applies to small folk.
Well, that's good because I don't agree with it.
Yeah, if she licks something, I don't care if you lick it after her. You take it. She's big folk. Well, we'll see. within the party, I could understand if Azula licked something, her claiming it. I will allow that.
Have you ever seen me lick anything yet? Except my spoons, obviously.
Well, that's why they're your spoons, because you've licked every single one of them. In different ways.
And you guys make me laugh.
In the castle, smashed out a bunch of water. I feel much better.
Sorry, we're currently having a moment while you're watching a man being tortured.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm having a moment too.
Hakron has risked his life for me before, for all of us. And I take that also very seriously, for a sign of friendship. I didn't have any friends growing up. It's a bit more what you can do for one another in our society.
Like,
that makes sense.
Yes, but the feeling of trust is you always know that if you're not going to benefit them, that they'll just use you and go to someone else. And it's not really personal, because everyone does it. Being around the other people in Dale that I've met, it's very different, and I'm learning this different way of having relations with people. So I'm sorry if I seem very standoffish, but I do feel like your friend. That is what I mean to say. Sorry, Josh, I know this is all very... Yes.
No, by all means, you guys go ahead and have a heart-to-heart. I'm gonna sit over here and have a drink.
You mean that drink that I took off him and I downed?
He's already got that one.
Oh, excellent. Can you get me one too, please?
Do you have coin and legs?
I have coins. My legs are busy having a moment.
Gregory! He sort of holds out the silver. Go get a drink.
For me, not you.
And a couple more. Yeah, he sort of grabs the silver and heads off.
Thank you, Gregory.
Hey.
I like you too.
Nice.
I'll take it.
Good job.
Well, we've had a lot of moments together and moments of fear and, coming to terms with the fact that you're the first person taller than a dwarf that I would consider friendly.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, some of the people on the road were alright. Actually, no, and then there was this person. Okay, so you're not the first tall person, but you're definitely the first aether elf that I've ever liked.
Have you met any others?
That's not the question.
Well, I mean, considering their default stance is hate.
You are a very lovely, kind entity. Your race and unfortunate upbringing notwithstanding, I like you.
Well, thank you,
Well, you look at me expectantly.
Oh, your eyes are a bit red, Lucille.
Oh, yeah, I yawned.
It has been a very tiring day. I did not get a good sleep. But, alright, well, we can keep going as planned. Oh, no. Still 2 hours? Was that whole thing going for 2 hours?
Hopefully not.
No, that was going to take an hour.
Oh.
And then I need to do spell prep.
Right. Well, we do like to do this spell prep now and hopefully you'll...
Well, yeah, there's a drink coming and hopefully some food, and then we'll do spell prep.
Right.
But yes.
I'm going to, would you like to help me write some reports? Well, I'll write it and I'll read it out to you and you can tell me if I've missed anything.
Okay, I was going to say no, but I'll do it anyway.
Alright.
Alright, so you guys go ahead and do all that.
Mm-hmm.
Do
You
a
have to
spell
read it
prep.
to me. I can't read that.
Yep.
I'll try and make it less joined.
Now, it depends on who you want to read it.
Different people.
Well, then what language are you writing it in?
This one's in common.
I wouldn't be able to read it otherwise.
Yes, but my the way I write is very
Flow.
Yeah.
Floopy.
Yeah.
Cursive.
Cursive. So I'm like, I can try and do it not joined. I'll just.
Anyway, after about an hour, Cochran would come back.
Oh.
I assume at this point you're just basically
Sure.
lying on the
Did
table,
Josh
focusing on your face.
Oh, I don't actually use Floxy for the spell prep. She's just my bonded item. I
Yeah.
can work that out. But yeah. Partway through. Jonathan. Yeah, look at it.
Josh.
Josh.
It's not
J-Dog.
Jonathan! J-Dog!
J-Dog.
Oh
What?
The undead under the city, are they the squishy or the bony?
Both.
Okay.
Fuck.
Would
yeah.
you care to come for a trip to the Undercity?
Say, yeah, we got this. Unfurl the map.
Oh yes, we do a report for him and say what we have seen today in our investigation.
Cool. You unfurl the map. He has a look over it.
Ask him if he knows a Yurovich or whatever his name was.
That sounds like a cover.
It does.
You reckon? No way.
That's like naughty as Maximus.
Yeah. He sort of has a look over the map. Yeah, it's, I mean, people don't normally go down in the Undercity for a very good reason. Could be entirely swarmed with undead, there could be none.
Do we need to get anyone in particular's permission before we head down there?
Well, normally you would need the permission of, like, the governess or the court, but you've kind of already got that.
So do you have that writ?
Yeah.
What about a key?
Well, I mean, in a group like yours, you'd have ways past locks, wouldn't you?
Sometimes.
Yep. Have the axe.
It's one way of doing it. Would suggest not that way, though.
No, we've got a hammer that can do that job for us.
No.
Fine, we won't break the lock.
We're going to grab that for us.
Yeah, there's a reason the doors are usually barred.
Is there anyone we have to let know, just in case an outbreak happens, like in case they can't start running up out of the sewers?
Well, I mean,
It's like closed.
if you lock the door behind you on the way back down, then not really. If you're going to leave it unlocked, I would suggest sending people to guard the exit.
Right, would you want to be one of those?
I could probably do that for a price.
The price is, if you don't do it, no one else will. And... I'm not here, sorry guys.
Tell you what, you give me a couple more of those steaks, you got a deal. Immediately looks at Lucille.
They're your steaks. You made those. So.
Did make those. What are we requesting?
Me to watch the exit.
Just you?
Well, and shithead.
Okay. Deal.
Done.
Where is he right now?
He's probably sitting right next to Josh.
See. Right. Well, you've got the sack, haven't you?
I do. Did you put the meat in here?
I don't know.
Alright.
So I'm not carrying it, I know that much.
Oh, okay. Is it going to make the bag smell?
That's not how that works.
Oh, good.
See. Basilisk steak. Oh, it's not in there. Must be in that one.
What about your normal bag?
It's not
Oh,
my
yeah.
sheet.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't we?
Yeah, you open it up just full of basilisks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had like an entire stretcher filled with basilisks.
Yes, I know. I forgot where I put a large chunk of it.
Sorry.
See. That's a couple, right?
About a few.
A few is less off more than a couple.
No, couples.
Oh,
Few's more than a couple.
few is more than a couple.
Alright.
So 3.
Pretty much how it goes. Couples 2, few is 3.
Do you give him another one?
Give it to Gregory.
Yeah, look, fair enough. He'll take 3 and lets Gregory get one.
Yep. See. I mean, if he's going to be there too, may as well.
May as well.
By the way, the whole time we were around, everyone, was your amulet going off at all?
Nope.
Wait, one way to find out.
Hey, Gregory.
It still works.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was Veronica with the amulet.
Anyway, it would probably be about this time that you'd come back from your little extravaganza.
That's a word for it.
Yeah, and you sort of sit down, you're like,
Huh. So, where are we up to? What's the plan?
We are going to head to the Undercity.
Finish spell prep. Go to the thing.
Well, it would be an hour.
Get Lance to go to the thing.
Yes, and we have got Josh and Gregory to stand out front of the gates.
They're gonna keep it open for us, right? You'll keep it open for us, right?
yeah.
Much so that we don't have it locked behind us just in case.
Wouldn't they just... I'm still getting spelled.
I'd imagine it's around the hour already because it was an hour.
If you get it
walking
close.
back.
Sorry, guys.
All the crunching, all the...
So much betrayal, so little time.
It's not my fault. She made me bring it in.
Do not believe you.
Probably shouldn't.
Yeah, so it'll take you probably about another 20 minutes to finish your spell prep. Is there anything else you guys want to do in that time, or?
I'd like to have a letter I've quickly written sent off.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
That one's just to go to Dominique in the Ashport city about the person who might be on their way, and if they could get Thomas maybe to take him under his wing and
Sure.
try and get him to be trained as a soldier, but you know, just if they could, but you know, if he misbehaves too much, that's his second chance. So.
Yep.
And give him a bit of his history as he was a bandit. I'm trying to reform him, but
Mm-hmm.
so don't take crap.
No worries.
Yes. See, for 10 minutes, I will unfurl some of my miscellaneous wilderness gatherings, etc., and try to create a poultice, etc., and just on my sore arm from the shield bashing that I sustained a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Say, nature medicine!
Yeah.
Watch me fail. Ah, not failed.
No.
That's a 25.
25?
Yeah.
That is a good success.
It is.
Nice. Congratulations.
48.
Yep.
Alright. 15.
Yep.
23. Fuck.
How much health are you missing?
23. Not this much.
Yeah.
It's like, cool. So I'm back on 4 hit points.
Yeah. Yeah, so you just basically strap this poultice down, and little did you notice that there's actually a bit of anesthetic in there as well. So the ache that's been there for the last couple of days as you strap the poultice down goes within the next 15 minutes.
Yeah. That seems alright. Smells nice too.
It's just casually back to full hit points.
Yes.
Alright.
I made sure I cast Pocket Library before I did my new spell prep.
Sure.
Just for the record. That's how it works, because once you cast it, it's active for 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Means I can prepare something else.
Alright. So, where to from here?
To the X.
Okay.
On the map.
So, as you guys get up and grab your stuff and head off, Josh and Gregory following along behind you, you head outside and it's already getting quite dark.
We go get Lance as well.
Mm-hmm. He'd be sitting out the front of the Citadel, basically just standing there waiting for you guys. most of the way through like a bottle of hard liquor.
See, you've been working hard.
See, you've been hardly working.
Not true.
So, I did a thing. My arm don't hurt no more.
Yeah, good. How are you feeling?
Huh?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's what I was doing. I just sort of sat there. Well, that's what I was doing anyway. I was just sort of sitting there thinking.
Yeah. Contemplating.
Meditating.
Yep. Alright. We doing this?
Yep.
Yes.
I have my spells now. Excellent.
I have this new shield. I can't wait to test out, kind of.
You have a literal door.
Yes.
I'm here.
Now, has my literal door all been added?
Yep.
Is it, like, so it does the automatic shield, divine, shield ally, divine?
Oh, I haven't added it. This is Divine Shield ally.
Alive!
Alarm! Alright.
So you've got a talking fox. They've got a talking rat. She's got a talking shield.
It's not a talking shield.
I mean, yeah.
It's a magic shield. That
You know,
might
with
talk.
enough deception, you could have a talking loincloth.
It's not the same though, if I know I'm doing it.
You could get yourself a Leonard. Draw a couple of
Oh,
eyes
no.
on here and go,
It is.
hello.
It does do it. Oh, sweet.
Sweet.
Nailed it.
Alright. Good job.
I'm so slow.
So,
No, I don't.
you guys get to the edge of... You basically follow the road that you came into the city on. And where it turns left to head back towards the gate, you basically continue along between these two rows of, very shabby-looking hovels. And going to the end of that little row, you find a well on the left-hand side, as well as what looks like a little... It kind of looks like a crypt that someone's taken, like, the crypt door off and put, like, iron gates over the front of it that are currently locked.
It doesn't look like it's been tampered with.
Roll a perception test.
Lucy, it doesn't look like it's been tampered with.
It's called delegation.
Don't know yet.
Del.
28.
Okay.
Can I hitch a lift on the walk there?
I guess.
So you have a look over it. Locked and chained still pretty tight, so it doesn't look like that's been tampered with. What you do notice, though, is off to the right, sort of as if thrown a little bit out of the way, you find a, metal case about this big.
Mm-hmm. Hello, what's this then?
You sort of pick it up. It looks oddly familiar.
Oddly familiar, you say?
Yeah.
Thieves' tools.
Anyone know what these things are?
As you're looking at it, you bring it sort of out from behind this hovel that it's been thrown behind. Bring it into the light, and you're like, I remember where I saw this. When Vikentiv finished purifying the heart, this is the thing he put it in.
Yeah.
Oh, it's out of containment.
Yeah, it's our
Good.
thermos.
Yeah.
Oh, the thermos for the corruptinium.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Maybe hold on to that just in case.
Just shake, shake, shake.
Well, it's, made of glass in the center, so you can see that there's nothing inside it.
Ah, shit.
I mean, when we get it back, that's good.
When? You're optimistic.
I am optimistic. That's true.
Yeah, well, if there is a fucking lich that lives under the city that now has this, that's a very bad time.
Yes.
This is just... honestly, this is a very bad time if it gets into anybody's hands.
Straight through.
Yeah, well, quite possibly. Yeah. Are you going to keep that container?
Who would have the keys to this?
Probably the court.
Right.
How complicated does this lock look?
It looks fairly well made, but it just looks like it's a simple key lock.
Haven't had a lot of experience picking locks. Well,
This one did great last time. In that drawer.
That's cocked.
It's just landed on top of the other dice. Point straight.
No number, just a point. A point on a d20. I'm like, do I just add all those together?
It's like infinite.
average them out.
26.
26?
Yeah.
Yep, so again, you grab some more
Yeah, I'll
wire and like a little bit out of
Yeah.
her tools.
Just
Actually,
a spool of wire.
actually, hold on a second. Just
Eh.
I got a 21 to make him some thieves' tools.
You would be able to make him a basic, like, you know, the
Yeah.
standard, like, bits that you use to, like, basic pick a lock.
Yeah, I have basic crafting materials on me anyway, and they're
Just a
in the
bent bit of
formulas I
metal.
know. Just like,
Essentially,
just here you go, keep those. Stop asking for them back.
you now have a lockpick. Prefers to still use claw anyway.
If
but
it works, it works.
You sort of fiddle around for a little bit and lock just
Nailed
opens.
it. Take the lock off and put it in my pocket. Well, my bag.
You kind of expected it to be like you probably expected you'd be able to unlock it, but like that it'd be fairly jammed. Like as
So
if
it
it hadn't been opened.
opened real easy, did it?
Well, it
Easy enough.
yeah,
I know what you mean.
a lot
Yeah,
easier
right.
than you were probably expecting it to open. So you're like, oh well, it's being used a bit.
Is there any evidence around here, like a dragging perhaps inside? How big is the doorway to it?
Like I said, it looks like they've repurposed a like a tomb. So you're looking at a double door.
Do we have like any drag marks in there?
What's the ground like? Stone?
No. Up here it's just dirt.
It's dark.
It
Get
is
some
dark.
torches out. That's what I thought.
Damn it! Survival.
16 on the die. Plus 8. 24.
You see footsteps that come up to the gate, and then they continue on the other side, but you don't see any drag marks.
No drag marks, but definite footprints leading up and to. And over.
Alright, so.
Someone's been here recently. Ooh, what type of footprints? What type of footprints / bootprints do they look like?
Again, somewhere between small and medium creature.
Yeah. Dwarven-esque, maybe?
Most likely.
Put my foot down next to one. Not me.
A little bit longer, but much wider.
Yep.
How
Yeah.
many prints can we tell?
What did you get? 20?
24.
Looks like at least 3 sets of footprints. Maybe more, but they sort of start walking over each other. It's hard to really tell, but you can tell at least 3
distinct
sets. Yeah.
At least 3.
Yes, well,
Yellow dirt?
Not here.
Green light. But we can't tell.
As you sort of go into, you can see that the colour of the dirt does seem to change as it goes into the actual mountainside.
It's like, well, would you look at that? How unfortunate
Mm-hmm.
that we're going in here.
now, were you joining us, Lance?
Yes.
Isn't that why I'm here?
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
I don't know. Perhaps you just want to stay outside.
Well, stop being sassy.
That's my job.
After you, mistress.
I'm holding the laugh.
Nice.
I don't. I walk in fast.
Nice. He walks in right behind you.
Oh, great.
Lean over Lucille. I'm going to laugh so hard if they end up together in like 2-3 years' time.
He's like, no.
It's like, ha ha ha.
Pocket the lock. Pocket the lock. pull the gate closed, tie a sock on it.
Weren't they supposed to be looking after the thing?
They are.
Sure we didn't
Yes.
They are.
get locked in.
And if
That's
there's
why I'm
a-
taking the lock with me so they can't lock us in
No,
if
no,
something's
no.
coming
If
up with us.
there's a horde of things coming out,
Yeah,
and
so
we
then.
wanted them to lock it.
So
If we're already gone by then. If there's a horde of undead coming out,
then
we're
that
dead.
we'll be fine. We'll be fine as long as we can get out. If I have this, we can always get out.
Don't you trust them?
No.
Okay. Alright. I wasn't there. I didn't see you pocket it anyway.
I wasn't.
Alright.
Yeah,
I was just in the bag. I wasn't doing any stealth checks.
Yeah, I know, but I was being
That's
sassy and
fair.
walked.
Also, you had Lance breathing down your neck.
That's hot. Alright. So,
Into the dark we go.
So you head in. You're taking a little bit further back, so you're not right at the front where the people that can see in the dark can see. Yeah, it's a fairly straightforward process. It basically follows one path. It doesn't seem to break at all for quite a ways. You're estimating probably somewhere between 400 and 500 meters. Like, just basically in at a, not a slight, but it's not a steep decline either. It's like a, fairly, it's noticeable. Like, you're like, if we have to run up this is going to suck. But it's not like you're talking about like a 45-degree angle.
We don't have to climb back up it.
Yeah, essentially.
When we did undead stuff, we learned a bunch of stuff about the undead. Do they... And I've forgotten some of it.
Bludgeoning damage is garbage.
No, do they react to sound, or just like our warm bodies attracts them?
Depends on the undead.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Depends what you're hunting.
Cool.
Like, if it's just zombies or skeletons, your body heat and all that kind of stuff shouldn't attract them. It'll be like sound, or if you're very unlucky, they might see you, but their eyesight's pretty terrible. If you're talking about like ghouls or maybe even vampires, they tend to have, like, ghouls tend to have a pretty good sense of smell. Vampires will have much better senses, both smell and other ways of noticing things. And the higher up the hierarchy you go, the more potent they become.
Yeah.
Yes. So, squishy, slashing, bony, bashing.
That's essentially how it goes.
I only have a sword.
You also have a shield. So if they're squishy, you slash with sword. If they're bony, shield bash.
You also have about 120 kilos of just metal.
That's
and
what I mean,
health.
like, just...
So, bludgeoning, piercing, and fire. Guess I'm using squishy, fire, bony, fire.
I mean, yep. No worries.
Squishy, slashing, bashing.
Yes. The easiest way to remember with your basic undead, what's best to attack them.
Yeah, like
Why did you make me get these?
Because fuck you, that's fine. Cool. But yeah, you continue along this corridor. It seems to like twist and turn a bit for about 500 meters. Where it comes to where it opens up. It goes from basically a one-person corridor to maybe being able to squeeze two people standing next to each other. And then opens up into this sort of... It's almost like an intersection for these underground paths. You can see like 4 or 5 of them. So you got the one you've come in on, 2 off to the right, one sort of in front of you, and one off to the left.
Yep. So unfurl the map. We get to the intersection. Torch up. Things. Alright, so we came in here. That's north. Come down this thing.
Yeah.
It says to go right.
Well, the map says to go sort of straight. Keep going further in. Yeah.
Do a listening check.
Yeah?
That's not right.
Aww.
Okay, 25 to hear any noise or shuffling or whatever around.
You just hear the occasional shuffling of your companions and the odd drip of water off the roof. Other than that, there's nothing.
Either to make visibility clear or very still.
Yeah. Die quietly.
We're in a tunnel full of undead, man.
I got crisis.
Yeah, Yeah, fuck yes, that was all in character. Suck it.
That's all the characters. Alright, roll up the map, turn around, get back up the stairs.
Yeah, well, we're leaving. No thanks, I choose life.
Apparently straight ahead. For a bit.
Would it be worth putting like a marking or something on the doorway here so if we have to run back quickly when we get to this big opening we know which door to go?
I carry a chalk.
You do?
Like a true copper does.
Hang on, copper.
Actually,
Just want to put it on the walls, not the ground.
so on the wall, the bottom corner of the door frame, just on the
There's no
inside
door
of that
frame.
arch.
This is basically just human rock.
Door frame.
Yeah.
The archway, as it were.
Yeah.
So it's just down there, on the bottom corner.
Yep.
Guessing with an arrow pointing inwards.
No.
So we know where to go.
No.
Always mark the left-hand side.
Mm-hmm. So that way when you're running, you always keep it to your right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Minecraft torches always go on the left.
I do Minecraft, right?
Yeah.
This is why people get lost.
Yeah.
Cool. So where to from here?
Forwards.
So you're just gonna keep going?
Has anyone's got any better ideas?
Is there anything in the intersection?
Forward is good.
Us.
Okay.
Cool. So you guys keep going. You know, you've got the map, so you're just like, nope, no worries. Start heading off. Yeah, and make your way further in until you basically come. It's essentially the same sort of thing, where this one opens up into what looks like a. Basically, it would be about the same size as a chamber, but it's basically just hewn out of rock. Yeah, you can see what looks like a couple of beds, a chest, some bags, bits and pieces.
Open the chest.
Open the chest.
Open the chest. It's a miracle, I'll just keep opening it.
No, inspect the area first.
Spread out and search for clues, team.
Is it dusty?
I mean, yes, but everything's dusty.
Okay. Are there noticeable footprints that are considerably less dusty than the rest of the dust on the floor?
Roll a light test.
11.
11. I mean, you can see footprints that, you know, do come in out of here, but how old they are, or how many they are, or even if they're just the fucking goblins or something like that, it's kind of hard to tell.
Man's gonna keep watching.
Sure.
Can he see in the
I've got the torch.
He's a human, so no.
What? How the fuck am I supposed to know if humans can see in the dark?
Oh, right.
Can you see in the dark?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
you can't.
Yes, we can.
No. As in you, Luke.
Better than most people, apparently.
Yeah, but would Cochrane think of that?
No.
There we go.
See, I know what I'm doing.
What does Zula think of this?
What? Of people not seeing
When I
the dark?
asked him to keep watch, and it's just a dark thing ahead, and I'm like, wait a minute. He's not an elf.
Wait a minute. He is one of the
He's
lesser
not-
species.
He's not one of the master race.
Right. Intelligence 12. Yeah. I would remember. I'll be like, actually, that's different. Don't worry, I'll keep watching.
We don't trust you.
Okay, no worries. He
You know,
just
it's
sort
just, I can see the
of
dark.
goes and sits down on one of the beds. What are the rest of you doing?
I know everyone turned and looked at me.
Well, I was...
Because you said you were looking for footprints.
Well, you're
Investigating.
Mr. Investigator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
even
I'm
watch.
letting you investigate before we walk in and contaminate evidence.
Well, footprints, obviously.
Somebody's walked through the middle of the crime scene already.
Cool, so
Zula walked through to the other side.
Oh no, keeping watch on the door that we just
Oh,
went
okay.
through.
Then you just came through. Okay, no worries.
Yeah, no one's walked into there.
Well,
Except
that's
for
as
Dickface,
now.
they just...
He heard about there being a chest and just went, I'm going to go open that chest.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
that's the other thing.
I was like, no, wait, no, fuck.
Alright.
Doesn't matter now.
Yeah, right.
it works.
I hope that's a good question you got there.
Well, yeah, Floxy is gonna do her investigations with Princess Sparkles. Rinse and repeat.
The rat got a 23.
I got a nat 20.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
Foxy got a nat 20, which is a 24.
okay. Nice.
They're getting the hang of this.
They would both locate under the other bed that Lance is sitting on. Something. It smells funky.
Like cheese.
No. Like very, very, very old medicine. Delicious.
Something smells bad.
Sorry.
Not you.
Yeah,
Yep.
sort out.
Like very old meat.
Corpse.
Possibly.
What
It
does it
smells
look
like a
like?
dead deer. I mean, it smells like a dead deer.
Eat.
Alright. Apparently you're sitting on it.
No, the other one. So there's one on each side of the room. He's sitting on one, on the other one on the other side of the room is where it is.
What are these? What sort of... Fuck. Beds.
Just
What?
cots.
Alright.
So, like, wooden legs.
Yeah,
that
right,
cross
so it's
over
not
with
like
a-
a... Yeah, that's cool.
bit of canvas between them.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not talking about proper beds. They're
Yeah,
basically-
because I'm like, is this still part of the tomb? Are these fucking slabs that have been turned into beds, or they just fold out?
Yeah.
Alright, then one.
Yeah, so you basically just pull the bed forward a bit and you see a, bag. Large Hessian sack.
Oh, not a carpet. Is that
You can also see,
vacantive?
like, there's bits of it where it's stained red.
So,
It's probably food. Knife.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had hands for this.
you want me to just open it? Open and up in the bag. Like, it's just a bag, isn't it? It's not like... You don't need a
So
fucking
you
knife.
open the end
Yeah.
and you go to lift the end of it and it's heavy.
Oh.
Like, you go to lift it, you're like, that's more than I was expecting.
Huh.
Are they making quite a bit of noise right now?
All things considered, probably not really.
Can I do a perception?
Yeah.
Let's see if we make a lot of noise.
Well, no, if I see anything coming. Not here, see.
I hear a high-pitched squealing sound.
Mm.
Still there.
20.
20?
Yeah.
No, apart from the occasional rustle and conversation from the other people behind you, you don't hear anything.
Well, it's heavier than it looks.
So, cut the bag open.
Or just grab a corner and upend it. Up to you at this stage.
Well, you said you were the one to do it.
Yeah. You grab that corner, I'll grab this one.
No. You said you've got it.
Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna go.
Yep.
Lift with the knees.
Yeah, this time, as you lift it,
Hell.
like expecting it this time, you grab one corner of each hand and just lift it and pull it up. And you would hear this wet. You know the sound of like 3 or 4 week old meat makes when you pull it out of something and slap it on the ground? Yeah, that's essentially what you get as
I
a
hope it's not.
dwarven body comes out. Mm-hmm.
That couldn't have been the rune crafter.
You do recognize the body, but it's not forgettive.
Is there a far fresher version walking around upstairs right now?
You have seen him in the
With a
last
non-dwarven accent?
Alright, pack it back in the bag. This is evidence.
No, just put it in one of the bags of holding. It'll fit, right?
So, you want this in there?
Well, where else are we going to put it? In the squishy bag that leaks?
Yeah, better than covering our crap in it.
At least until we get outside. That's not how it works. It's like magic.
If it's all in one bag, it's all touching.
Is it all touching?
What?
Is it all touching?
What do you mean?
In a bag of holding.
Not really.
Yeah, like.
But I mean, you're no expert on extra dimensional spaces, so.
Well, alright, I'm a roll knowledge on extra dimensional spaces.
Roll knowledge and roll arcana.
Look, if he's so concerned about the fact that it'll get on all of our stuff, well, after you can pull everything out, and then you can get in there with a pressure washer and just clean the whole thing out.
Yeah, that's a 14.
14? You would have to do some experiments. You don't know either way.
It should be fine. Worst case scenario, we send you in there for 10 minutes to wash it out. Oh, hey, Lance. Can you confirm that we in fact found this 3-week-old
Christ.
dead dwarf here?
He just sort of chuckled at you. Why do you need me to confirm it? You're taking it with you.
Yeah, but just in case something happens.
Specifically that we found it here.
Yeah.
I can confirm where you found it.
Right.
Thank you.
Who is this dwarf that looks familiar?
Krasimir, the overseer.
Yep.
The one from the mine that you've seen walking around upstairs.
Yeah, the one that we believe was.
Funny that.
Yeah. Alright. Had we told him yet?
What?
Our
I don't believe
suspicions?
so.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's worked
We
it
were
out.
getting more evidence.
Let's not do that right now.
He's fairly aware that there's shit going on, so.
It's like he's probably the only person we haven't
Right. I don't think there's any reason to be here any longer.
Nope.
Unless you want to check that chest.
Oh, unless
Yeah.
you want to find any more evidence.
No. I think
Well,
that
yeah,
is
Vincentive.
the body
Yeah,
of the
we-
person who's been interrogating us.
And the corruptinium.
That's not important right now.
Oh, it is very important.
No, fuck that shit.
I mean, I wouldn't, probably.
We get this back up there, go straight to the court with it, and they then have cause to do a further investigation themselves, where it's not just us being involved.
Okay, in the back.
Yeah.
Lift.
This is above our pay grade. Therefore, we take it to the higher ups.
I would like to search around the room.
Yep.
You said the chest and everything?
You have a search around the room? There is a chest, yes.
Yeah.
So roll a perception test.
I'm gonna hear about that. That's a natural one.
Nice.
Haha, much better. 24.
24? Yeah, so you walk over, you just sort of open up the chest, notice that it was basically just full of clothes, and you're like, oh, fuck that shit.
Guess I'll up into this sack instead.
Yeah, and then you heard something about a sack, and you're like, oh, shady. You walk over to the chest, open it up, and start looking through, and you manage to find a letter hidden amongst some of the clothes.
Okay, we'll talk about that.
Yep.
Look at that later. Alright.
Do the clothes look anything like ours?
Ooh.
No.
It's a green, it's
They-
two small green morph suits.
It's odd, they kind of have a bit of all styles. Like, there's some dwarven, there's some, humans from the east, like some of the orcish tribes from the Great Sands. There's a bit of everything in there.
Bag of holding.
It's almost like
Oh, good! More clothes!
It's almost like I've been suggesting we get one of these for ages.
Just put all. Just chuck it into the bag of holding.
Lance, we've been pretty sure that Krasimir was a doppelganger for like ages.
Right.
Just so you know. That we've told a lot of people, and that's probably why he was
Just sort of,
famous for
he
this.
just sort of looks down at where the body was and goes, that's pretty compelling evidence right there.
Yeah, no, I just didn't want you to be the last one to find out.
Alright.
That might mean Medicant.
Do you have any plan to deal with him?
What do you mean?
We would find evidence first.
Right now.
Right, so you're just gonna let him get away then?
We're not going to go straight to the court.
You realise, right, he's probably already in the process of finding a new cover.
More than likely.
I mean, I was happy to stab him as soon as we saw him, but apparently that was not an option.
Oh, I was the one that said when we were in the court with everyone, we should have just asked him questions under the truth spell.
He won't have answered and he didn't need to.
Truth spell and fireball could have worked. So, what do you suggest then?
Find him and kill him.
I like him. Well,
He's been spending a lot of time with that woman in the tower.
He's been spending a lot of time with everyone from the court. It's entirely possible he could use any of them as a new cover.
they're top candidates.
What does the letter say that might give us a clue?
Do we want to know now or when we get out?
I mean, we can walk and talk. You can see in the dark.
I'd say don't walk and talk, because that could attract things.
Anyway, go.
I really want to know what's in that because that could be
just go
fast.
Alright, fine. Is it a very long letter or is it a short letter?
It's one page, but it's a full page.
Alright, I speed read.
Okay.
And then
At the top of it is a symbol that you've seen once before.
Is it the
necklace, yeah.
Yep. So it's like a hexagon. It's a hexagon, right? 6. With another sort of rectangular hexagon in the middle and like lines coming out of it. But it's basically identical to the amulet you found. That's at the top of the page. Then it goes on to explain that the infiltration has been a success. Like Krasimir has ingratiated himself well with the rest of the members of the court, ensuring that the cover of those others working for the good of the cult are secure, and that their plans are coming to fruition.
Right. Well, that's a new chapter.
I'm assuming you just give us a TLDR. Too long, didn't read.
Cult.
Summation. I'm assuming you're like, yep, there's a cult, got the weird symbol and necklace.
Yeah, pretty much. Just
I'm going to take this off then.
Would you like me to hold on to it?
Yeah, but remember I already licked it.
I know you already licked it.
doesn't count in court.
I don't care about your courts.
Let's go.
So you're just heading back?
Well, I want to grab the body.
Already done.
The body's already in a bag of holding.
Yeah, we sorted that out.
Yeah, while you were going over the thing and
Where
reading
did
the
they
letter.
The goblins are efficient. Efficiency!
Right, well, we've been so lucky. Let's go before we push it.
Oh wait, there's a bunch of undead around, right?
Well, there's-
Theoretically.
In theory, yes.
Ring the bell.
Nothing happens.
Before we leave, detect magic on the room. Is there anything magical left in here?
What's the range on Detect Magic?
I think it's like 30 feet. Let me just check. Detect magic. 30-foot emanation.
Okay. There's nothing magical in the room.
Does the room lead to another room?
There is a path that leads further in. On the other side of the room.
Just in case we find Vanquished's body.
Map.
Yep.
Does the map show anything or what is further beyond that door?
It seems to lead to another chamber similar to this one.
Any offshoots that looks like might be? Or like have?
It continues on the other side of that as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it just keeps on going.
Yeah.
Hold on, if there is undead, I'll like walk myself over to the door and then like detect magic.
Yep.
Any signs on the other side of the door?
There's no door.
I thought
It's
you
like
said
you
there
guys
was
are
an
in
archway.
it's like a cavern.
Oh, I thought
That's
there was
a-
a door on the other
no, no,
side leading
no.
out.
No, it's
Doorway,
just
not door.
it's like a hewn stone cavern
Yeah.
where they've made it about the same size as a chamber, so they can fit the beds in and stuff like that. And then on the other side, it just continues on with the same corridor-like cavern that you've been coming to.
That's off.
Oh, good.
Other two are on.
Why does that one keep turning off?
Is the power on?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing?
Sauce. Anyway.
Does that mean it's just not been recording?
Yeah, but maybe not for too long. Because if you only noticed it. Yeah. Anyway.
I think we should just leave.
So who's feeling unlucky?
Always.
Because there's another chamber just down the road.
Yeah, but we need to find the doppelganger before it takes on someone else's form. That's
It will probably not be willing to do that until after we have been dealt with.
Oh, while they're arguing about sticking your head through the doorway.
Yeah, so it leads to another chamber similar to the one you come down.
Alright, well, it looks I don't touch her off that.
What are you doing?
Look empty. I'm just having a look in the room. Like, there's another chest in bed.
No, there's no.
Cool.
It's just a corridor that leads further in.
It just goes further down.
No, I think we take the air of caution and we get out of here all we can.
I think we should explore this a little bit more. Because look at how everything else we've done has gone so far. Where we've stopped is that little bit too short, and things have gotten much more difficult for us. The zombie lord, or whatever the hell that thing is. You look so confused.
Yes, I don't understand. What do you mean we stop short?
We could have taken it the first time we encountered it. But because we let it go, 2 other people and a baby got caught up in that, and they had to die as well.
Was it the zombie lord that we encountered the first time?
You guys are pretty fucking sure.
It was?
It had the same eyes.
Okay, yeah.
Alright,
Gather
well.
intelligence first.
You mean we ran away like a bunch of chickens?
Yes, we didn't know what we were up against.
When we did fight it, we still didn't know we were up against it and it had more things there to support it.
Alright, well, do you want to go and smash...
Quietly.
Do you want to go over and smash Mr. Dwarf Man upstairs and we'll fuck around over here for a little while longer?
That's not his job.
What do you mean?
Not ours either, really, is it?
He's asking you to go kill the doppelganger Krasimir.
No.
While we fuck around here and potentially get eaten by zombies.
Do you even know where he is?
No. But here was his suggestion.
What?
What?
Princess Buckles. Can you get...
Roll me a perception test.
Natural 1. 0 point.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, natural 1 again. 20.
20 total?
Yep.
How long does your hunt prey last?
Until next preparation.
Cool. You suddenly remember, like, oh yeah, right, you hunted prey on him. Yeah. You feel him coming from down that corridor.
Fuck, he's over there.
Look at the evidence, Lance. Do you think if we did kill him, that we would be in too much trouble?
But he's already dead.
Shh. Axe. Shield.
Gestures at back. Legitimately already dead.
Now.
No, he's further away, but...
He's point with axe down there.
Well, this just got spicy.
Should we go again? No, we shouldn't do.
We got this.
We should go and hit him with an axe.
Oh.
Or a sword. Or a fist. Or a ball of flame. Whatever you've got available.
I'd probably suggest I stay here just in case there is a horde of those things coming. If you start making noise, I can hold this spot right here by myself.
Right.
If you need backup, there's also Josh up there.
Cool.
No, I don't need any backup.
That's a good 10 minutes away.
Oh, well then why don't we send you after doppelganger?
You know, that's not what I'm here for.
You want to prove your innocence? That's up to you.
Off you go.
Hell yeah.
Yes, master.
Why am I so keen?
You're adorable.
Ugh.
I don't like that.
Can't do away we go.
Cool. You guys start making your way down.
Making my way downtown.
So, because
assume-
we've got Clanky McSmash Face over here,
no stuff.
I might go further in front.
Duck ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Roll a bit of a stealth test.
I believe it's a +9. Give me 2 seconds.
And in fact, it is.
Oh, 19 then.
19.
Yarp.
Cool. Alright, so you make your way ahead of the rest of the group. You sort of like quickly duck ahead and then slow down a bit as you try and make your way down stealthily. It's difficult because apart from the darkness, there's nothing to hide behind moving down this thing. It's basically just more quiet.
Yeah, alright, fair enough.
But you do eventually come to a large opening that leads into a larger chamber than the one you've just come from. And you can see, like, scattered throughout it, there's, like, some boulders and a couple of, like, uprights where the, stalagmites and stalactites where they've, like, joined together to form, like, columns that hold up the chamber itself.
Do a bit of a, I'll look around, try and see if anything or anyone else is moving in there. Oh, excellent. 7.
You have a pretty thorough look around and you can't see anything.
I'll edge in a little bit then.
Out to the, like,
Yeah.
20 meters that you can see into the
Yeah.
room.
However far dark it goes. I'll edge my way in a little bit.
Yep.
Round to the left of the entranceway.
Cool. How far behind are the rest of you?
Should be about 25 feet.
25 feet? No.
Between 25 and 30.
No worries.
That would be my aim. I don't know how long she actually has.
No, that's fine. Well,
I'm trying to be quiet while I move.
so the rest of you roll me stealth tags.
Not very fast.
That's a natural 20.
Nice.
So 24.
Nice.
Stealth. Wait, I'm not trained in stealth.
Really?
And you can still do it untrained. It's just
Okay, 10.
interesting.
That's a number.
That
Tell
is.
you guys, I'm not.
That is
This is not my stealth gear. I'm like Urza in that way, okay? I have
Oh,
a
yeah.
bunch of different outfits for different occasions. This is not the outfit for this occasion.
Then why are you wearing it?
24? Cool. Alright.
Sound of pots and pans falling down the mountain.
Oh no! So, you stand there.
Just for the record, before we go in, I'm moving my throwing vials and stuff into accessible places on my person.
You know what the bag of holes for? You just pull shit out and toss it.
Yeah, but it's like an action to acquire the thing from there as opposed to if
Oh,
you
is
just
it?
got it in like a bandolier or whatever
Oh.
in front of you.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Well, you don't. Yeah,
Okay,
well.
so you hear this low whistling noise as no, it's far too late for that. Like you hear it and then you feel this like
Fuck.
solid impact on your left shoulder as you take 23 damage
I need to
as an arrow basically goes into your shoulder and pierces out the other side.
Can't I just like click on this and does it automatically?
You could if I'd actually rolled the damage. I did manually. And that's where we're going to end this evening.
You messing with me, right?
Nope.
Well, it's 12:20. That's bad.
It's 20 past 12.
Yep.
That's what we're going to call it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's 20 past 12.
I mean, maybe if we didn't spend so much time at Wando's, or...
She creepy. With a composite
Oh,
longbow.
well, hey, that's... Oh, look, I got 177 health.
Nice. yeah.
Oh, fuck, stop that. There we go.
Yeah, you'd hear this odd creaking noise, and you're like, what the hell's that? And then you hear this like, ah, Jesus!
Hear the creaking noise, stop, go, what's that? Hear the whistling, go, fuck. Well, too late now.
Say, quick, duck.
Whack.
I can't believe you're gonna leave it there. No.
Yep.
No.
Hang on, don't tell me she gets a second shot. That's also a crit.
And that is where the story ends for this episode. Thank you for joining us on this part of our adventure. Stay tuned for more adventures next time, and don't forget to spread the word.